going on, Klein and Ellie?
Are you ready?
I love Klein and Ellie, you little bitch.
Klein and Ellie, it's just okay.
Just don't let things bother you too much.
Good morning, everybody.
Hey, what up, Klein and Ellie?
Whoa, sweet David Steak, did you see that?
Viva Klein and Ellie show.
Let's get the show started. The show started. The show started.
We are live in Los Angeles. 3, 2, 1. And here we go.
It's Klein Alley Show. 106.7 KROQ FM in HD Pasadena, Los Angeles, Orange County.
The sonic pulse of Los Angeles.
This is the world famous KROQ.
Hell yeah, good morning. Welcome to a Tuesday. It's KROQ. We are Klein Alley Show. Sprinting through the end of July, and then we still have, I guess, technically another month of summer, although...
I think people are starting to wind down.
Yeah, everywhere I look, it's back to school this and back to school that. And I know we're moving ahead. I already saw Halloween stuff out, and I'm going, this just ain't right. But every year it's just going faster and faster to the point where I think pretty soon, if we're not already there, it's just going to be, everything's going to be out year-round. Like, I don't even think they're going to bother the whole charade of pulling it off the shelves for a month and then putting it back out again.
And the seasons depend on where you go, too. If you go to Target, it's back to school. If you go to Costco, it's Halloween.
It's Halloween. They just skip right to it. Yeah, I saw some Christmas stuff up at Costco last time I was there already, too. And I get it. People want to get in on stuff early, and they feel like they, but it's...
I think also they enjoy the reactions of people walking by going, oh, already?
They like that.
What?
That should have a camera.
Skeleton.
People are shocked. No, what? It says July still.
It's July.
But here we are together again. It'll be worth your while today to give us some time because we have for you KROQ Summer Ticket Blowout continuing, which means tickets to all of the amazing shows happening in Southern California over the next few months, and we will get you in starting as soon as 9 a.m. this morning and then every hour thereafter all day long. Also, to beat the heat, this heat wave is back, baby. $100 food and beverage credit, cabana for 4 at Wild Rivers Water Park in Irvine. Will make that happen for you this morning as well.
We've experienced that firsthand, Vanessa and I, and it was a great time.
Oh, yeah.
When I see that cabana, I feel like it's a must.
I know. You have to get the cabana for sure.
100%.
And Park Week is continuing. I was going through just some of the many submissions we received just day one of Park Week. It's I'm not surprised. We shouldn't be surprised that every year there's just even more terrible parkers.
I think the bar gets higher, like the base gets higher every year.
I'll tell you what I was shocked about. The amount of people, usually, look, we get a lot of people that submit cars over the lines. That's pretty standard. The amount of cars taking over 4 spots has blown my mind this year. I'm not, and I know that people do it for different reasons. Either they are completely unaware with how lines work, or I think people they want to make sure their car doesn't get tapped or dinged, so they go ahead and they do the 4-spot takeover, which is insanity. If you think you're so self-important, you can take 4 spots.
Right, and the fact that parking lots are so crowded all the time, rarely do you find one where there's spots to spare. So the fact that you have the balls to intentionally take that up, but then there are people who are just bad at parking. My mother is notoriously horrible at parking. She cannot do it.
She'll park badly and then see what she did and then still walk away. Because I've done the thing, and it's embarrassing to do it. I've done it before where I think in my mind I parked decent. Then I'll kind of walk away from the car, see like how kind of
see the crookedness.
I'll
and
see how
like,
bad it is, and then I'll be like, I should probably get back in that thing and move it. And that's a terrible thing to have to do, but at least I try to do that for society.
Do you usually go back and move
Usually. There's been a few times where I'm parking on the curb next to my house. At least in my mind, I'm on the curb. And then I will, like, get a glimpse of it from a little further away. I'm kind of in the middle.
Synoptical illusion.
Yeah, I'm in the middle of the street. Like, I did not plan that well at all.
I am blocking traffic right now.
Yes, I'm a hazard.
My mother would always do you think I should repark? And for a while, I'd be like, yes.
But it wouldn't
this
get
is
better.
Terrible. Now I'm like, no, let's just get out of the car.
Well, listen, Park Week's officially underway. You come across a bad parker this morning or any time during the day, please get us the pictures immediately. Tag us, Klein Alley Show, and submit them officially so you can win this amazing Park Week prize pack as you save society. Submit your photos to KROQ.com/parkweek. We got that to get to, much more as we kick things off at the theme show with Lincoln Park on KROQ. Good morning.
KROQ. Klein Alley Show. Mornings on KROQ.
Yeah!
KROQ.
KROQ, we are Klein Alley's show. Exciting show to be listening to today because we will be revealing the gender, not of Allie's baby. We don't know that yet. I mean, she does, but she hasn't shared that with the rest of us. We have some listeners that reached out to us. They said they have a sealed envelope from their doctor. They do not know the details inside. At some point later this morning, when we feel like we've run out of other things to do, we will open up that envelope and share with them the news, and they'll be listening on KROQ. So someone's going to, you'll all be part of a gender reveal because those always usually go well.
And it's always great to be a part of a gender reveal so you can talk about it to other people who don't care.
It's right. Everyone. It's like hearing about someone's dream last night.
Oh, my God. I had to hear about somebody's dream yesterday, and I had to hear about somebody's book they were reading yesterday.
Oh, man.
Both equally bad, I think.
I would argue that's real. Those are all skips. Like if you could swipe in real life the way you could through a TikTok video you don't care about, that would be the time to do it.
Story about dreams, story about book you're reading, story about medical problem.
Yeah, you just got to look at them right in the face and go, the algorithm is off. This is not for me.
I don't care about any of this. Thumbs down.
But the gender reveal we care a lot about because a listener reached out to make us a special part of their day or whatever, and it'll be great. And most of you won't care, but that's okay. We will figure out how we're going to do that at some point. If you remember, the first time we did Allie's gender reveal, it backfired. Not as bad as some of those people that start forest fires accidentally or people that die or, accidentally.
No, this one was water-based.
Yeah, we sent Allie's car through a car wash with all of the windows down. And inside of the car was a man by the name of Beer Mug holding
a bath bomb.
A bath bomb. And inside of the bath bomb, there was either a blue or a red or whatever the hell it was. But we lost the bath bomb in the car wash. Red? Blue or pink. I don't even
not know how these things work.
I don't think we got the right bath bomb.
I think you're the wrong guy to do this, man.
Well, I'm probably not the right guy to do it.
It's gray.
Congratulations. You're having a gray baby. So regardless, we'll try to do it better for the other person. This is going to be a practice run so that we can prove to Allie we're good at it again so that then we can do hers on the air.
I mean, I do think back to a few years ago when Beer Mug was just on the phone going, I think it's blue!
Yeah, he couldn't.
I think it's blue, guys!
He couldn't see it inside the car wash.
He got soap in his eyes.
Soap in his eye. The inside of Allie's car got destroyed. It was a total disaster, and at the end of it all, I think he dropped whatever the stupid colored thing was, fell. We lost it in the car wash.
Yeah, it was
so we don't know what
disintegrated.
It was. I think eventually Allie just told us in the middle of the bit. She's like, it's a boy. All right, we're like, great, yippee. So anyway, we have that to look forward to. And then later today, in our studio, from the Netflix special, his second Netflix stand-up special, Ryan Hamilton will be stopping by. Here's a little tease.
I don't even use my gym. I wander in every 3 months and I go, I don't know how to do this. My entire workout, the whole thing, is based on whatever machine is open. That's how I do it. I walk around like a lost toddler for 3.5 minutes, and then I go, I guess I'm going to do neck today. I don't know. I'm just going to bang out a few on the scoliosis machine.
That's my strategy. So anyway, he will be stopping by to hang out with us today. Ryan Hamilton, who was recently hit by a bus, almost died. So if you almost died as well, you can try to one-up his almost died story for your chance to win your way into Wild Rivers. That'll all be happening later this morning. If you'd like Allie's money, call and claim it right now at 800-520-1067. We have 5 questions about things happening in the world. It's called Allie Knows the News. Or you know the news better than she does, in which case she will pay you her money. Call now, play next on KROQ.
Ladies and gentlemen,
KROQ.
KROQ. No down payment, no monthly fees, just questionable decisions and a whole lot of wristbands. On a KROQ summer ticket blowout. Listen every hour from 9 to 6 to win your way into the hottest KROQ shows, including Foo Fighters at the Hollywood Bowl August 22nd. Death Cab for Cutie at the Greek August 3rd. Muse at the Hollywood Bowl August 31st. Avenged Sevenfold in Good Charlotte at BMO Stadium August 30th. Noah Khan at the Rose Bowl August 15th. A different show every hour on a KROQ summer ticket blowout, courtesy of Live Nation in the LA Phil.
Hey, how's it going? This is Matt from the band Muse. Calling all KROQ listeners, this is Dave Grohl.
Benjamin Gibbard from Death Cab for Cutie.
This is Zachy from Avenged Sevenfold.
Benji from Good Charlotte.
Listen to KROQ all this week to win tickets to see us at the world-famous KROQ.
5 questions, $100, bragging rights for life, and a chance to tell Allie to go back where she came from. That's right. That can all be yours right now if you're on the phone for a little Allie Knows the News action every morning around this time. And I don't know how you're feeling today, Allie. I know pregnant still, but are you feeling with it, out of it?
I'm feeling rested, but brain fog.
Brain fog.
Yeah, the old brain fog.
That
Can't
is
remember things.
Friend
as
of
soon
the
as I read them.
contestant. So once again, Allie will do that thing where she goes, I know the answer, but I just don't know the answer.
Exactly. Yep.
So let's go say good morning.
Allie acts like it's because of the pregnancy. She's like that all the time.
That's
Shut
a good
up, Omar.
point. Oh, that's a great point. I've never actually known you to not have brain fog. The fog is there all the time.
Gets everything twisted. Like, it's very strange the way
come on. There's
her brain
sharpness
works.
in there. Deep
There's
embedded.
never a person in my life I've known that has been more confident about being wrong. Like Jake is wrong a lot, but he knows he's wrong. But Allie is so convinced sometimes about things or people that she's met or conversations she's had that just never happened like that.
It's daily things like
Daily.
that I can't remember. Yeah, people we've met, interactions we've had, can't remember.
Walt, you're about to take the money from a handicapped pregnant woman. Are you okay with that?
I'm definitely okay with that.
Great.
Good.
I like that. You've come to the right place then. Allie will step out of here. She's going to get out of the KROQ studios as soon as she's officially sequestered in the hallways. You get to go first. She will not be listening to these questions. Answer these questions quickly, confidently, and accurately so we can pay the people. And here we go.
Allie knows the news.
7.1 quake has just hit which country? A 7.1 shaker. Which country got it?
I'm going to go with Thailand.
Thailand. We got a question number 2. A plane landed in a very interesting place in Southern California yesterday. Emergency landing, not expected. Where did this plane land?
A golf course?
On a golf course. That seems to be one of those places. Planes go down. We got a question number 3. This athletic animal is returning to the big screen in 2027. Which athletic animal franchise is now back again?
Cocaine Bear.
Oh, goddamn, I hope so. Love that Cocaine Bear, man. Finest movies ever made. I don't know how they didn't win any awards. Crazy. Question number 4. The music of this icon is now heading to Broadway, also in the year 2027. So get ready. Big year for 2027. The music of which icon is coming to Broadway?
I think it's Prince.
Prince. And finally, we will end it here. If you remember that creepy guy, Bryan Kohberger, who killed all those college kids, he's now back in the news, even though I believe he's in the middle of serving 4 consecutive life sentences. Why is he back in the news all of a sudden?
Somebody wants to get married to him?
Someone wants to marry him. I'll tell you, that is the craziest thing. You know, you think about the fact that Jake's having all this success now on the dating apps, and the fact that these, deranged killers go to prison and still have all these people that send letters that go, I get you, I love you. It is wild to think if you're having trouble dating in this world. It seems like these prisoners are getting no shortage of offers. We'll find out if that's the right answer in a moment. Allie's coming back into the KROQ studios. Thank you for playing, and hopefully we pay you some money. Here we go. Allie has re-entered the world-famous KROQ studios now. Brain fog intact. Question number 1.
Where am I?
Allie, you're in the KROQ studios. It's exactly where you were 3 seconds ago before you left. A 7.1 quake has just shook which country? Just got the earthquake this morning.
Interesting. Don't know about this. Maybe Japan?
Maybe Japan, she says. I'll tell you, you're better sometimes guessing than you are when you think you know. Because when you guess, you have a chance. When you think you know, you don't. He said Thailand, but the correct answer is Japan.
Whoa!
7.1. Allie on the board early. She goes up 1-0 early as we go to question 2. Plane landed in an interesting location yesterday, an emergency landing. Where was the location in Southern California where the plane actually had a landing?
This one I do remember hearing this morning, and I don't remember where exactly, but it was on the beach. It was a beach landing.
I will accept that, I believe. More specifically, it was Huntington Beach.
Oh, yeah, Huntington.
But, he guessed,
Engine failed.
He guessed golf course. It was pretty incredible to watch that thing come down. And I know, Omar, you've successfully landed a plane on a runway like a loser, but this guy landed the plane on the beach and did it beautifully. I mean, the camera footage.
I could do that, too.
Oh, boy.
You can't even walk on the sand.
Yeah, here we go. That is a correct answer. Allie goes up 2-0. And you can check out that footage pretty much everywhere today. Question number 3. This athletic animal returning to the big screen in 2027.
Oh, Air Bud.
Air Bud is back, baby.
It's like athletic animal.
I don't know which sport he'll be playing again. Is it back to basketball? I know Air Bud has kind of dominated all the sports.
Air hockey, I think.
Air hockey would be great. I'd love to see that. Just keeps chewing up the puck.
Flag football's big now.
I think he's done that one before. They've made 14 of these movies. I didn't realize that.
Pickleball, dude. Pickleball is all the rage.
Oh, yeah. Air Bud should be playing pickleball. Well,
Then
anyway.
he just hurts his knee and has to sit out.
Oh, I thought I was more athletic. Allie has gotten a perfect score, so make fun of her for being brain fog. Look at her, 3 for 3. Not looking good for you, Walt, with 2 questions left. Here we go. The music of this icon is heading to Broadway in 2027.
Prince.
He said that one. Prince as well. Purple Rain, the musical, coming to Broadway.
It'll do great.
Correct. When is Air Bud coming to Broadway? That's what I want to know. That's something I'd sit through. And finally,
it's just an animatronic dog being operated by dancers.
You do a real dog. No dancers. Just let us look at the dog.
Okay.
Shoot a couple baskets. Final question. Doesn't matter at this point for Walt, but here we go. That crazy Bryan Kohberger, whatever that guy's name is, the killer.
Kohberger?
I forget it. I said his name a moment ago.
Kohberger?
That's the guy. He's back in the news today.
You can't read your writing.
Can't read my writing.
Yeah.
Why is he back in the news?
Oh, I don't know.
It's been everywhere.
Yeah, this was the biggest story of the bunch.
What, he kill himself?
Ah, interesting. You would think 4 consecutive life sentences. He is claiming, and I will say that Walt guessed that he was going to get married behind bars.
Oh, that's a good guess.
Good
Some
guess.
weirdo.
But he's claiming that his attorneys made him confess to the murders, and he is innocent, and he would like to basically retract his
retrial?
right, do a whole thing where he takes away his plea
Get outta
and
here.
gets a retrial. And I think that we all can assume that that's a great way to spend everyone's time and money, right?
Yeah, absolutely. Just do it all over again.
No one gets the point on the easiest question, but Adley still smoked your ass and beat you by a handful. Walt, what must you shamefully admit over the airwaves of KROQ? Go ahead.
Allie knows the news.
Yeah, sorry about that. But tomorrow morning, around this time, this exact same time, you'll have another chance to take Allie's money. And she will be back with more brain fog.
Double the brain fog.
Double the brain fog, and maybe even double the money. We'll see how generous we feel like making Allie tomorrow. But
Because it's not my choice.
No. Why should it be? The Supreme Court decides how much you give away, as they should. It's KROQ. We are Klein Alley's show. Here's some strokes for you on this Tuesday morning.
Klein Alley Show.
KROQ, we are Klein Alley show. On the way in this morning, as I was perusing the parking lot alley to see if there was any terribly parked cars for Park Week, there's another woman who works in this building, and she is definitely giving you a run for your money. She has a license plate frame that says Cat Mom. She drives a Subaru, and she has a bumper sticker that also wants to let you know that she is a cat mom. So she's doubling down on letting the world know she's a cat mom.
She's trying to out-annoying me.
She is trying to out-annoy. She doesn't park on our floor, so she must not work at the radio stations, but she must work at one of the more successful businesses.
There must be
in
an
this building.
REI downstairs that I don't know about.
there must be some sort of an outdoor sporting goods store. But as I saw, I was behind this person pulling into the lot today, and I was thinking to myself, I wish Allie would move it along already. And then I realized, wait a minute, there's another person that is trying to steal your thunder.
I bet she has a sick vest collection.
Oh, she probably does.
I wish I could
100% lesbian,
You know,
though,
there's
right?
some decisions. Oh, yeah.
100%.
Yeah. But then there are weird ones like that, a rogue into D's. And I'm like, what is going on? Blows my mind sometimes. I'm like, you're into cats and Subarus and the outdoors, and you like men? What is happening in the world? But you know how you make some decisions in life and then you think, I think years later that was a bad choice, and I wish I could go back in time and unmake that choice.
This is about your son?
This is about my having kids.
It's a terrible thing to realize when you're pregnant
About the
again.
pregnancy?
About all of it.
What are you currently regretting right now?
Well, when our cat died and then we were left with only one cat, it was like, now this cat's old and lonely and she needs company. We should get another cat. And then we go over to this hoarder cat lady's house and she convinces us to adopt 2 cats because when the old one dies, you don't want to have another solo cat that's just lonely now. So then you've got 2 of them. So now we're a 3-cat household, and I never wanted to be a 3-cat household, really, but in the long run, it seemed like the right choice.
No, it didn't. And we told you that. And
She conned you.
We have audio. We have so much audio. This woman.
They needed a home.
If you're a woman and you are surrounded by 40 cats like this woman was, your job is to convince everyone that comes to take as many cats as they'll let them take. And you were a sucker. You're a mark.
And cats are fine by themselves.
They love being loners. the thing that cats hate more than anything is company.
Well, and they love being outside. They love being outside and wandering around and just finding food. You know, that's all indoor cats want to do is be outside.
You tried to normalize this woman, whatever her name was, Sheila or something. Rhonda.
She's very nice, and she does do a lot of good work.
You tried to normalize that what she was up to was on the up and up. And we said to you, this woman is insane. And her house is insanity, and she's trying to get out of the chaos that's her house. Didn't you play some audio of her husband in the other room? Guy couldn't even Guy was trying to watch
he was
a TV
sitting
show.
there dead inside with a laser pointer.
Yeah, the guy was trying to watch a TV show, and that you couldn't even hear the TV over all the cats meowing.
Well, and the last time I went there, the cats had gotten some kind of disease where they crapped uncontrollably.
Oh my God!
But
you're starting, like, you're seeing you in the future. You see what I'm saying?
I'm not going to get any more cats, okay? Because now we've run into a situation.
Jake, pull this tape, please.
Yeah, make a note. Make a note on
For
July,
now.
whatever today is.
We're not getting any more cats now.
Allie claimed this, yes. Do you remember when we talked to future Allie and she sounded so...
That's right.
We had a whole conversation with you from the future. She sounded very tired.
Yeah.
I'm looking
Hello.
at her. I'm looking at her now. That didn't take long. I thought that was going to take 10
there's a
years.
reason, too, that I'm very tired. Because, and I don't know if... I think pet owners in general deal with this. It's not just cats. But your animals, when you have them for a while, they develop a schedule, a clock that they're very, very married to. You know, if a dog eats at a certain time, they get walked at a certain time, that is what they have, this internal clock, and it goes off. It's usually 10 minutes before the thing, but they are ready, right? And our cats are now accustomed to waking up at like 4 in the morning, because most days I get up at 4 in the morning. So they go downstairs with me. They all together, all three of them, traipse down the stairs with me. I open the screen door for them so they can peer outside and hope that they can go outside one day. We have this little routine. The problem is that on the weekends, they also still get up at 4 in the morning. But we would like to sleep in.
Yeah, it's not
so
happening.
this is the issue that we're running into.
But you're
now.
about to have a newborn baby, so you know what? Your sleeping in days are done again anyway.
Well, that's the other thing I'm worried about, because these are new, cats that have never been around an infant before. So when the baby is born, I'm worried that they're going to be those crazy suffocating cats that like jump in the crib and suffocate the baby.
Yeah. Well, there's that to worry about.
Dude,
there's the cat. There's the
And
cat.
they can like get into stuff too, because they're all young and spry.
They got that. They got that cat scratch fever crap, cat feline AIDS, all that stuff
Right,
that they
exactly.
can spread.
By the way, I don't have toxoplasmosis, which I'm super bummed about, because that means I continue to I'm not able to eat sushi, which I was like, at least that was the one bonus.
In a cage? Like overnight or whatever? Because I put my mud in the cage and it's fine.
That's what we've been trying to figure out for the last 6 months, Omar, is what to do about these cats in the morning, because they start a chain reaction. One of them's up, they're scratching at the food, they're using the litter box, they're playing with each other, they get the zoomies, all that stuff, right? So if we close the door, they're meowing at the door. I used to put them in the closet downstairs, but that felt eventually cruel, especially if we do it at 5 and we don't get up until 7 or 8. They're just sitting there in a closet for hours, which seems like animal cruelty.
Do you like these cats? I mean, would you be okay getting rid of 2 of them?
See, that's the thing, is now I've developed a they're cute and they're ours and they have their little home.
You really do feel that way? Like,
I
if
do.
Omar got rid of his dog tomorrow, I don't think he would think about it ever again. No feeling.
You couldn't stop
Come
me
on,
from
you don't have
dancing all the time.
He'd be the greatest day of his life. He would have no
it's not
thought
just
about
me,
this
it's
dog.
my kid also is very close to one of them. They like sleep together
All right,
every
so
night.
You do a draft. You all vote which one, do Survivor style.
Well, I wish
Vote
the
out 2
old
of
one
them.
would just...
I thought the old one was about to be.
Yeah, but she's fine. She's just living.
Get Vanessa over. She can speed things along.
Stop it.
You got a wall?
And then the other option we were considering is a spray bottle, so that I would sleep with a spray bottle, and anytime they got up and meowed, I would spray them in the face with water.
Right.
But that seems like an issue as well. And I've heard it doesn't even work. So then Katie was researching, and by researching, I mean talking to ChatGPT about what to do, and she said, ChatGPT said that we just need to ignore their existence. That's the only solution. And I
Good
said,
luck.
well...
I mean, it sounds like
She's
chaos
like, we can't
over there.
pet them, we can't acknowledge them, we can't talk to them, we just pretend like they don't exist.
Yeah, they're
and I
going
was
to turn
like,
on you. I'm just saying.
well, then what is the point of having animals then? I'm paying for their food, we're
cats
cleaning their
suck.
lip.
Yeah,
We told you this.
Everyone knows cats
That's
suck.
the solution
Cats
for every
blow.
pet, is just ignore them and pretend
No.
like they're not
This
there.
is a solution for cats.
Yeah.
Because cats suck.
And
you can train a dog.
And by the way, Al, you understand that they don't really care about you. Like, they're not having these thoughts about you at all. They're not thinking, oh, she's sleeping. My master is sleeping. I better respect
Yes,
that.
they do. They want
your
me to
face.
be up because they're comforted by me. I'm the only one who does give them attention. And now because I'm supposed to ignore them, I'm like petting them in secret.
And they probably know. Cause
I'm like,
that's so funny.
okay, I love you.
Can you imagine
That's
pregnant
so
Allie sneaking off?
It's like on my lap, and Katie's like, what is that?
Under the
I'm
stairs.
like, it is nothing.
No,
We're
just
not doing anything.
Close the door. I'm masturbating.
818 wanted to know, did they make shock collars for cats?
I mean, I'm sure that if you're concerned about being cruel to animals, I would say that's probably near the top of the list of things to do. But maybe it's those ones where, it doesn't actually shock them. It just gives them like a gentle vibration, which they'll probably enjoy, and then do it more.
Yeah, but does anybody have this problem and has found a real solution?
We can solve this right now. Caller 20 gets a cat. I mean, it's like a solvable problem.
Besides elimination.
I wouldn't be able to tell you.
Like, your dog probably gets up at a certain time every day, right?
No, he's cool, because he knows...
Actually, your dog's not cool.
Why would you say that my dog's not cool?
When you called me last Friday, you were getting home, and all he was doing was barking his head
off. Right, because that was my mistake. I shouldn't have called Jake. But right when I walked through the door, he was barking because he was excited to see me. Okay, so he barked for 3 minutes. And then,
wow, he barks for that long?
Well, until I give him some attention. Yeah, he barks. So,
but if you ignored him, he would probably stop that behavior.
Yeah, but he also was probably telling me, get off the phone, it's Jake. He was probably giving me good advice. There's a lot of advice coming through on the text line, Allie, but most people are just saying that I'll take one of them cats off Allie's hands. So you got that to look forward to as well. Someone said I had to get rid of, remember my parents had to get rid of their cats when I was born because the cat came up and scratched me when I got home from the hospital.
Yeah, but some people have to get, because the pet is like, no, I'm not doing this baby crap. I didn't sign up for this.
We will take a quick break. We get back in a second. When we return, we have A.D.D news to get to. More importantly, we have tickets for you. It's part of KROQ Summer Ticket Blowout, and we get to all that after this on KROQ.
Klein Alley Show mornings.
The Klein Alley Show.
The world famous KROQ 106.7 FM.
Klein Alley Show. Let's find out what's happening in the world. Then a brand new hour of the show will officially begin. We got lots to give you this morning. It's part of KROQ Summer Ticket Blowout, and continue to send us all of the pictures you can come across of terribly parked cars as we attempt to save society. And I know that, we have our own problems around here. In fact, Allie, this guy wanted to let us know that as a former Californian, now he lives on the East Coast, that he does not believe that we are the best drivers or parkers. He used to think we were, especially compared to what he's dealing with on the East Coast. But he says after that DMV test we took last week.
Hey, good morning, Klein Alley. Sweet David. Hey, I lived in Southern California for about 20 years before moving to the East Coast. I put in my token 500,000 miles or so on the road, driving from West Valley out to Pasadena or West Side for years. I always took great pride in the fact that California had the best drivers in America.
So he was, living this lie that the best drivers in America somehow live in Southern California. He said 500,000 miles he drove the road, same road we drive every day. And then he went to the East Coast where he says they're the worst drivers, but he feels very differently now.
I got to tell you, after Friday's DMV challenge and all the crap I've given my New Jersey wife about her driving here in New Jersey, I take it all back.
Okay.
Holy crap.
So we're going to go ahead and finish that test. I think it's Jake versus Allie are going to determine. They're the two lead. They had the lowest scores on the DMV test.
By like one.
No, I think Allie actually lost.
No, I didn't.
And Vanessa's in the process of locking down the driving instructor who's going to give you guys both an actual behind-the-wheel test.
We're not doing demolition derby?
We are locked.
Well, we're locked. When's that happening, Vanessa?
Thursday after show.
Oh, it's amazing.
So also I would like to say that the written test is no reflection on how you actually drive. And yes, I'm not the best driver either, but if I put my mind to it, I am.
So you and Jake will both be getting a test with an actual instructor Thursday after the show, and whoever does worse on that test, he will give us the results on Friday. We'll have to then go spend the 5 hours in the DMV for no reason.
Can I hire a sub?
Nope. No, because we're going to make sure you're going to have to live stream your time in the DMV. It's going to be a terrible punishment.
You know what?
And is that DMV going to be Friday?
Is this a real driver school?
This is real. And he was like, he asked me to print like the check mark. You know, when you take the test, they like check things as you drive. He asked me to print that.
I call shenanigans on this already.
Is this one of these comedy driving schools? Are they going to be telling jokes while they do it?
He was so serious. He like called his insurance to see if he could have an extra person in the car for filming.
Oh, nice.
Wow, nerd alert.
So, he's a total nerd.
So
if
anyway,
you're listening, thank you.
So then on Friday,
I mean, you're the best.
Thursday, if you've been waiting for the conclusion of this driving test, there was a big cheating scandal at the DMV. We wanted to see if any of us could pass the test. We didn't do great, but I'll tell you who did the worst was Jake and Allie. They got more questions wrong.
I got that one right about pulling over.
You guys had a lot of questions wrong.
We both said pull over.
Fog light question.
Allie, fog lights and low beams are not the same thing. Not all cars have fog lights, but they all have low beams.
I mean, there's a lot of
You're
people
supposed
calling
to put on the fog lights when it's foggy.
That's actually wrong. So here's
it's not.
Here's what we have for you on Thursday after the show. You and Jake will be doing the driving test. The loser of that is going to get crushed when they sit at the DMV. It's now time for your news.
Grab your Adderall. It's time for A.D.D. News.
Here's the next crop of artists canceling shows due to blue dot fever. Over the past couple of years, concerts have become unaffordable. The market is super oversaturated, so artists aren't able to sell tickets like they used to, which means there's a bunch of open blue dots on every seat map. David Lee Roth has canceled the majority of his summer tour. Kacey Musgraves has canceled some of her shows, which had people very upset. Roxette has canceled their entire North
Roxette.
American tour. They're the ones who sang Must Have Been Love.
Wow.
Ryan Adams has canceled his tour. He said it's because he's, quote, broke and sick, whatever that means. The silver lining, though, is Sammy Hagar has invited David Lee Roth to join on his tour. So I wonder if that's going to start happening more. Is, hey, you know, one band or one artist can't hold their own anymore, so we're just going to do like a super group.
I think probably what's happening is that all these artists probably charge a little bit more than they should, and now they're feeling all that blue dots. Because, listen, all these artists that you just listed, except for probably Kacey Musgraves, are $20 a ticket people. And they're probably trying to get, what, $100 a ticket?
Most of
Probably
these,
more.
most of the bands you're mentioning are bands I would expect to be playing a fair somewhere. They're fair bands.
100%.
And you go like, oh yeah,
David Lee Roth?
I'm at the fair.
Yeah, at this point in his career,
Yeah,
yes.
I know, right?
If the pig race ends on time, I'll head over and see what's going on with David Lee Roth. And if not, I'll continue watching the pig race.
There are definitely artists where you're like, oh. But you're not like, oh my God, I gotta get tickets to them. But it's also unfortunate because people are saving money for the, quote, A-listers or the big blockbuster artists that are doing these crazy tours. So then people like poor David Lee Roth or Roxette, they don't have money left over for that.
Yeah, I'd be upset if a big festival was announced and I said, oh, I spent all my fun money on Roxette.
Yeah, and it's like, do you want to spend money on a bunch of little shows or do you want to spend money on one big epic show at the Sphere or something?
And
right?
I think that artists, you know, listen, it must be tough if you had a career where you were selling out massive you're selling out 500,000 seats over the course of a few weekends, like, you know, going stadiums. So, and now you're at the thing where you're at I think hitting the fair circuit, I think is kind of like an insult to artists, but it's cool if you're at the fair and you're like, gosh, there's Sugar Ray at the fair. That's cool.
Sugar Ray's everywhere. He's got no ego. He'll be anywhere.
Yeah, he's having a good time no matter where he is.
Big shows, little shows, that's where you got to be. A major earthquake in Japan has a bunch of people currently trapped inside of a mall. Obviously, mall culture has changed a lot over the years, but if you make a decision to go there, you should be able to get out.
Women be shopping, right,
I know,
Allie?
right? Crews are currently trying to rescue them. The earthquake happened this morning, but it was 4:30 p.m. in Japan, and it struck in Kumamoto. It was, some reports say 7.1, others say 6.8, but it started some fires, it damaged some roads, but the biggest problem is this mall. The second floor collapsed in the mall, and everyone knows the good stuff's on the second floor. But they said a couple people were injured. They haven't reported any deaths or anything yet, but the awning like flew across the parking structure, and they have people there that are trying to find a safe way to get them all out.
Well, the good news is that historically, when there's been some of these high 6s, 7s in Japan, that they have not really had a lot of casualties, which is remarkable because so look at the footage of the building shake, and you go, they have built these things properly, as opposed to some of these
that
other
won't happen
countries.
Here.
Right? No,
dude.
No.
When the big one hits, we're going down.
Yeah.
The foundation. I mean, the pipes are bursting left and right just with no earthquake.
I know.
Can you imagine when the earthquake hits?
Yeah,
the plumbing itself will never survive.
Done, son.
So I call shenanigans on this because this has happened a few years in a row now, but they have announced the most popular burger in California.
This list, is this at USA Today poll?
Their signature burger.
This is like
the best in fast food.
Let me guess. We're going to have it.
And yes, according to USA Today's 10 Best poll, once again, the Habit's Double Char Burger is number one, following and followed by the Double Double at In-N-Out Burger. Number 3 was Freddy's Original Double at Freddy's Frozen Custard and Steak Burgers.
Oh, I heard those are just mid.
Followed by A&W restaurants, Culver's, Shake Shack, Five Guys, Burger King, Wendy's, and Whataburger.
I mean, this list is the most garbage list.
I would
It's
love
so out of
to
order.
actually do a real poll, because this is obviously some kind of a sponsored gig
Yeah, follow
where
the money.
they are paying
Follow the money, 'cause
to
it-
become number
right.
one.
Yeah,
Because
of course.
nobody, like, you've met so many people that are passionate about In-N-Out. Where are the passionate habit people?
They
I've
don't
not
exist.
met one.
Because they're not passionate.
Is there anyone going, while you're in California, bucket list, you got to go to the Habit?
My wife goes to the Habit probably once a month, but she goes for the salads. I guess they have amazing salads.
That's already your indication that your burger's not a
Yeah.
top burger when someone's
Yep.
going for the salads.
Yep.
No.
You know what I've never gone In-N-Out for? The salads.
Because there are no salads. Because
Oh,
they
you
know
could-
they can do a burger great.
This is one of those things. I think when we put up our billboard to combat their billboard they had put up a few years ago to defend our loyalty to In-N-Out, it was very evident that what had happened was they had paid a bunch of money for advertising in USA Today. And then part of the quote advertising they paid for was, we'll put you on the top of a list.
And
of some
In-N-Out
BS
wouldn't be
poll.
like, I'm going to pay to be at the top of the list. They don't need to do crap like that.
Jake could stop 10 random people in the street later and be like, what's the best burger?
Right.
And some people are not going to go In-N-Out because they're not going to give it to a chain. They're going to give it to like a local, like a mom and pop, like a
this
Clyde's
is
and
burger
Burgers.
chain. This
It'd be
is
fun
chain.
to see how long it would take me to find someone to say the Habit. I could be out there for days.
Dude,
Even a person who's passionate about the Habit.
Yeah, you would die out
go
there.
to a
also.
Habit.
Yeah.
Are you passionate about the burger you're eating right now?
We get into a brand new hour of the show right now. Perhaps it's the greatest hour of your life. Only one way to find out. Here we go.
106.7 KROQ FM in HD Pasadena, Los Angeles, Orange County.
The Sonic Pulse of Los Angeles.
This is the world famous KROQ.
Good morning. Welcome to your KROQ. It is Tuesday. It is just after 8 o'clock. We are Klein Alley Show. If you're just joining us for the very first time, you're going to make up your mind over the next few minutes or hours as to whether or not we are the show for you, and that's okay. You probably will decide at first, I'm not sure. Mid at best. And then eventually, it's that Stockholm Syndrome. It sets in. And then hopefully you're coming back for more, or you're just using us to get tickets to shows. It's all part of KROQ Summer Ticket Blowout. Some of the biggest and best bands like Foo Fighters and many others. We have tickets to give you, and that will all start in less than an hour. This is the hour, though. I believe that Vanessa has received the sealed envelope in the back office from a listening couple that is currently pregnant with child and would like us to do their on-air gender reveal. They've had this sealed envelope, haven't opened it up. They don't know if they're having a boy or a girl, and maybe it doesn't matter regardless, but we will be opening that envelope, and we're coming up with a fun way to reveal that at some point this hour. So if that couple is what are their names, Vanessa?
Kimberly and Armando.
All right, Kimberly Armando. It's a good hour for you to be locked in and listening because we will reveal the gender of your child at some point this hour on the show.
Which means that you really couldn't think of any better ideas.
No, I get it. That's
Sorry
fine.
about that.
Well, we will. Listen, you don't know the idea that so many people in Southern California will be forced to hear if they'll be having a boy or a girl.
Forced to care.
We'll get to that coming up later this hour on the show and much more. If you need us, 800-520-1067 to call and to text. And, of course, if you're new to the show, my name's Klein. There's Allie. That is Jake the Nerd over there. DJ Omar Khan is the audio sniper in the back taking the calls. Postmaster Johnny, producer Vanessa. And love the interaction, which is part of the reason we are here at 800-520-1067. We got much to get to coming up later this hour after Kings of Leon on KROQ.
World famous KROQ.
Klein Alley Show.
Klein Alley Show.
KROQ.
KROQ, we are Klein Alley Show. If you want to interact with the show, the number is 800-520-1067. You can call, you can text, you can just sit back and listen passively. Either way, you'll have chances to win stuff like Wild Rivers tickets plus Cabana or tickets as part of KROQ's big summer ticket blowout. We'll get into some clickbait in a moment, and then I'm not excited about this, Allie, but the return of a game that we've only done one other time in the history of this radio station, and people seem to enjoy it, but it was mostly so they could mock us in our relationships. But the return of Who's the Most Whipped on the show.
Yes, most of us who have significant others have been accused of being whipped and going overboard for our partners.
And some people say that this is unacceptable behavior. Others say it's romantic. Some people say this is not how relationships should be in the year 2026. But now that Johnny is in a serious, committed relationship, lives with his girlfriend, Allie married, I'm married, Omar married. Jake is not. He's very single, and he refuses to be whipped, which is probably part of the reason that he will forever be single. But Jake's got all of the stories that we've shared with him. things that have happened to all of us, and he'll be reading them, and all you have to do is figure out which one of us did this thing and who's the most whipped. Give us an example of one of the stories that was sent to you, Jake, from either Allie, Omar, Johnny, or myself.
This person takes the long way on road trips because their wife thinks the 5 is yucky.
Okay. So someone on the show takes the long way on road trips because their significant other thinks the 5 is, quote, yucky. Think about that for a second.
The amount of time being added.
How can a freeway be yucky?
By the way,
it is yucky.
The 5 is the 5 is yucky.
All freeways are yucky.
The 5,
yeah, I mean, what's so different about the 5 than the 10? The 10 sucks. The 101 portions of it suck.
Portions of all of them can suck, but the 5 is consistently yucky. And this isn't even my. I'm going to tell you right now.
Too many trucks, yucky.
This is not even my thing, and so you would think, but I am a defender. I agree with that wholeheartedly. Hey, Michael, you're on KROQ. Good morning.
Hey, good morning.
What can we do for you?
I was wanting to let you guys know I work in an Audi dealership, and every time I sell a new car, I always set the radio station to your guys' station, so the buyers are forced to listen to you guys.
God
nice.
damn, you are a hero.
And at the beginning, you don't listen to any of the tutorial stuff. You don't know how to change anything. You figure that out months down the line.
Thank you for doing what you do. So you sell cars, or you're in the service part of it?
I sell the cars.
So you sell, so you made a sale, you've got a nice commish coming your way, and then the one last thing you do is you go in and you set the station to 106.7 so they're forced to listen to us when they drive off?
Yeah, so I'll bring the car back from the wash, and then when it's on, I make sure it's onto your radio station every time.
These are new cars? They still have radios in them?
Surprisingly, yeah.
Huh.
Okay, let's not all.
Omar Ixnay on the no
Omar,
80
come on.
race.
He's doing a good thing. Guy's a hero, all right? Give it up to this man. Hero. Hey, thank you for doing that. That means a lot. And eventually, of the thousands of times you've done that, maybe one person sticks around and goes, that's the show for me.
Or they're too lazy to change it.
Regardless, we'd love to send you some limited edition Klein Alley Show merch. You want a hat or a shirt that says you've never been intimate with Jake?
Oh, I'll take a hat. Please.
All right, hold on one sec. Get that guy a Sweet Divots hat. It's the very least we can do.
Leave it
Thank
in the
you.
car.
Thank you, Michael. Appreciate that. That's a good man right there. Fighting the good fight. He's doing his little part, listens to this show, wants to spread the word, helping us to #grow the show.
I remember the last time when I got my car lease, they showed me the inside and they were telling me how it works, and they were like, and then I know you don't really care, nobody listens to this, but the radio's over here.
No, they didn't say that.
Like,
they didn't say that.
I do care.
They never
actually.
said that. God damn.
I'm on it.
We're very successful. It's a very successful medium. It's going nowhere. They've been around since the 1200s. All right.
The person was like, you probably don't care about this, but this is where it is.
Time to tackle some of the internet's biggest riddles and mysteries. Internet designed for 2 reasons and 2 reasons only: clickbait and masturbate. We can only do one of them on the radio. It's time for clickbait. Here we go.
Bait.
All right, start with this one, Allie. I think this is going to be the answer that most people are going to want to know. So let's not go ahead and clickbait you. Let's just get right to it. This is the exact number of minutes of lost sleep that will lead to weight gain. So here we go. You're trying to figure out in your brain. We're supposed to get 8 hours. What do they say? 7 to 8 hours is the sweet spot.
Yep.
This is per night?
This is the number that you are, once you start going, if you don't get a certain amount of sleep, that's when they go, it's going to start showing up as weight gain because you need to burn fat while you sleep, which is the greatest way to burn fat, if you can do it, right?
Yeah, while sleeping, it's the easiest way.
Way easier than getting on that treadmill and falling off like you. So this is the number. This is the number of minutes that if you are losing this many minutes of sleep, it will result in you gaining weight. What is the number?
Again, is this just an overall deficit, or is this a nightly
basis? Okay. Nightly basis.
Okay, I'm gonna guess.
There's the average you're supposed to get, and then if you go like a little over, a little under, I think it's bad to go either. I don't think you're supposed to go on either side of that number.
No, because if you sleep too much, I think it works against you.
Right.
I'm gonna go with 100 minutes.
100 minutes. If you lose 100 minutes of sleep a night, you're getting fat. That's what Allie says. That's a quote. Omar, what say you?
Yeah. Sleep is important. I'm going to say if you lose an hour.
Sleep is important, but you don't get a lot of it. Omar averages about 2 hours a night.
I don't, and unfortunately, last night, I was up once an hour. It sucked. Luckily for me, last night was one of those nights I was able to go to sleep, but I was up at 2 a.m., 3 a.m., 3:30, 4. It sucked.
God,
so
you're
bad.
like a newborn.
How fat are you right now?
Terrible. Very fat.
Omar's 550 pounds.
I've gained so much
He's
weight.
gaining
You gain
a lot
a
of
pound
weight.
every wake up.
Every time he wakes up, he goes right to the fridge. So you think it's the number's what?
1 hour. 1 hour.
1 hour,
60.
60 minutes. If you are 1 hour under what you should be, that is instant weight gain. Jake?
38 minutes.
38 minutes. Science
That's
has
not very
found
much.
that losing just 80 minutes of sleep a night, which is somewhere between what Ali and Omar said, 80, that's the number that will cause someone to gain weight. Sleeping 7 to 8 hours a night will keep the weight the same.
That is terrible.
So if you're
terrible
going
sleep. 6
or 5, usually I get 5.5 hours. That's where you start going into weight gain territory. That's where my
It's all
neck's
going
gotten
to
so
your neck,
fat.
yeah.
Every time my neck comes in here fatter, it's because I probably lost
Didn't get
another
enough
20 minutes of sleep.
Well, you need to go to bed earlier. But how did this study get conducted?
That's a great
Just
question.
have a bunch of people sleep and then...
Yeah, 100 people.
They looked at
They
100,
put them to sleep.
100 people.
6 months trial.
And
or
that's how
whatever.
they figured out the number. 100 people sleeping 6 months, and they woke different people up at different times.
Well, they also have to track their food and stuff. Like, how do you know that it's just because of the sleep?
Well, maybe they put them all on the same diet, too.
Whoa.
Did one of those double-blind tests.
Man,
How annoying!
I hope they got paid.
How annoying is it at the end of that whole survey if you're one of the people that got woken up constantly and you're fat? And meanwhile,
Okay, time to get up.
and the other people
You wanted to take part in this study.
got to sleep great,
You
and
wanted
they're
a
all
free pizza.
and they're all skinny at the end of the whole thing because they actually got their sleep in. That's terrible.
Yeah, you don't know which way it's going to go for you. It's like when you do a pill study and then you get a placebo. Like, what a waste.
We get back from this quick break. There's your clickbait. We come back in a moment. When we return, we will find out who on the show is the most whipped and which one of us has a significant other that thinks the 5 is yucky, so they drive the long way on road trips. I mean, that is some real whipped ass. Almost just cursing. That is real whipped right there. And I know
You're one of the worst.
The stories that I've shared are equally damning. So we'll come back in a moment. If you'd like to play the game with us, give us a call now, 800-520-1067. Who is the most whipped? Next on KROQ.
Ladies and gentlemen,
KROQ.
KROQ. No down payment, no monthly fees, just questionable decisions and a whole lot of wristbands on a KROQ summer ticket blowout.
Listen every hour from 9 to 6 to win your way into the hottest KROQ shows.
Including Foo Fighters at the Hollywood Bowl August 22nd. Death Cab for Cutie at the Greek August 3rd. Muse at the Hollywood Bowl August 31st. Avenged Sevenfold in Good Charlotte at BMO Stadium August 30th. Noah Khan at the Rose Bowl August 15th. A different show every hour on a KROQ summer ticket blowout. Courtesy of Live Nation in the LA Phil.
Hey, how's it going? This is Matt from the band Muse. Calling all KROQ listeners, this is Dave Grohl.
Benjamin Gibbard from Death Cab for Cutie.
This is Zachy from Avenged Sevenfold.
Benji from Good Charlotte.
Listen to KROQ all this week to win tickets to see us at the world famous KROQ.
It's time to find out who on the show is the most whipped. If you're in a relationship, it's nice to keep your own identity for a while, and then eventually, potentially, you do a thing or two that proves to the world that you are absolutely whipped. And hopefully it's only a few things. In this particular case, we've all written down a few examples of things we've done that would probably put us in the category of most whipped, and you will help determine when Jake reads these out loud who they apply to. Is it something Allie's doing in her lesbian marriage, something I'm doing in my marriage? Perhaps Omar, he's with his high school sweetheart. They've been together since high school.
I think Omar's probably the least whipped out of all of us.
I would think so, but I feel like he's got more history to pull from. So if he's pulling something from, 10 years ago, it would be. And then you got Johnny, who's in that sweet spot in the relationship where they just moved in together, like less than a month ago. So the love is all fresh and everything, but maybe that's when you're putting your best foot forward or being the most whipped to go to accommodate the other person's needs.
Or there's little things like, hey, you're not the best sharer. Now I don't want to share food with you. By the way, here's my favorite restaurant. Like, there's just kind of things that spiral from there, and then you compromise a little bit here and a little bit there, and then before you know it, years go by, and you're totally whipped.
And I'll say, looking at this list, I think there's a clear winner.
Well, according to the text line, I've already won. We haven't even gotten to any of mine yet, but it's definitely going to be Klein, says 818. Didn't he tell us that he took his socks off at the movies to keep his wife's feet warm one time? I mean, the answer is that is true. That was the last time we did this. Who's the
Chivalry.
most whipped? She said her feet were cold.
And weren't you eating at a restaurant and she wanted like a certain ingredient that the restaurant did not have, and you went to the restaurant, and you got that.
That
certain ingredient?
is unbelievable.
Yeah. So what?
What was it?
The fact that you teased Jake for going all around searching for butter.
But that was for himself. That was Jake being selfish.
That was right next door.
That was Jake being selfish.
And I tried to do it myself.
That was Jake being annoying and selfish. And mine was selfless because it was for someone else. Time for Who's the Most Whipped on KROQ. The answers are either going to be Allie, Klein, Omar, or Johnny. And Jake will read you the first scenario. The first contestant to play the game, Who's the Most Whipped, is Jess from Anaheim. Hi, Jess. Welcome to KROQ. Good morning.
Hi, guys. Sweet Dibbits.
Sweet Dibbits. Listen closely now. Jake, whenever you're ready, read us the first one from the Who's the Most Whipped options.
All right. This person rented snorkel gear to look for a bracelet that their partner lost in a pool.
Okay, that's Klein. I think that's Klein.
Why are you so confident that's Klein?
You can't find it in a pool.
It could be anyone.
Why did he need snorkel gear?
It's so
deep. It's a pool,
I
man.
can't see. Even it's blurry. It hurts my eyes. The chlorine.
So you're saying Klein?
Yes, it's Klein.
Okay, yeah, that's me, yes.
Wow.
All right, now let me just defend myself for a moment.
Please do for several reasons.
And by the way, the stupid bracelet turned up on the nightstand. It was nowhere near the pool.
So you were that guy, the adult man in a pool with a snorkel?
Yeah, because I did.
And when they say, "Are you a perv?" you go, "No, I'm just looking for my wife's bracelet."
Well, first of all, it was a saltwater pool, which burns your eyes in a way. I didn't realize that. And I was going down there for a while without the snorkel stuff. And then I said, "Do you guys have anything?" And they go, "You can rent snorkel gear, but usually people use that on the beach." And I said, I'm going to use it, but and I went around this stupid pool for an hour looking for this bracelet. An hour looking for a bracelet.
Did you just do a pass for 10 minutes?
Went in the filter and everything. She was freaking out about it. And I thought it was like a really expensive. It wasn't even that expensive of a bracelet. I was like, well, how much does this thing cost? It was not even like, it was a couple $100. It wasn't like $1,000 plus bracelet.
Did she say, honey, stop looking at any point?
Keep looking.
Was she just on her lounge chair reading?
Yeah, she was. Yeah, I go, you can go in there and look for your bracelet. No, because it's not my hair washing day. So I was in there.
That is a strict policy.
And then, of course, thank you. Well, okay. Well,
keep looking!
So, and then, of course, the thing turned up later on the nightstand.
Did she apologize?
Not really. It was
I was like, oh, good.
She goes, I guess, well, that's why you didn't find it. I go, that's why I didn't find it? Yes, because it wasn't in the pool at all.
You were just the creep in the pool with a snorkel for an hour.
All right, so anyway, 1 point Klein in the Who's the Most Whipped. But don't worry, the game continues. And hold on 1 second. You got yours right. Write down everyone who gets theirs right. Jess is on a good streak right now. We say hi to Christina. Good morning. Welcome to Who's the Most Whipped on KROQ. Hi.
Good morning.
All right, next one, Jake.
All right, this person goes to another room to eat snacks because the sound of chewing bothers their partner.
Oh, my God. This person cannot eat snacks in the same room as their partner because the sound of them chewing bothers their partner. Is that Johnny in a new relationship? They just moved in together. Allie, a couple of lesbians. Omar?
Munching?
Or myself. I'm going down on you, honey. I know, but the sound is bothering me.
I don't like it.
Do that from another room. Christina, who do you think is that belongs to?
That sounds like an alley issue.
Why is that so offensive? You said that.
That is funny. That it does sound like an alley. That's what I know.
It is. That is me.
That's you?
Yeah. Well, because Katie claims that she has one of those things where you're like enraged
misophonia,
by
whatever.
Where you're like you can't tolerate slurping sounds, chewing sounds, scraping sounds. This is also the same reason I've never sharpened our knives.
To be fair, Allie, I've heard you chew a lot of times. You do chew very loud.
Yeah, I am a loud chewer, and I'll accept that. But I think that it tastes better when you chew.
If you're sitting there having a meal together, you'll have to take your meal into another room and eat it?
Not dinner, but snacks usually, because snacks are the crunchiest.
So you're both in the kitchen, like a normal place to eat a snack?
And we'll be having a conversation, and then she's like, I can't listen to you. You need to go in another room if you're going to eat.
And it only gets one whip, that one? The bracelet got 3 whips? That only got 1 whip? Come on.
I oftentimes I will just take my snacks into another room because I don't want to deal with her complaining about it. And that's the other thing is, yes, I could say, no, I'll put my foot down, but I'm like, I don't want to deal with you whining, so I'm just going to go in the other room.
All right. Well, once again, another successful guess. Christina, good job. Everyone's gotten them right so far. Move on. Jake is single. That man's not whipped at all. He doesn't. doesn't accommodate anyone.
Life has already whipped him.
Right. So we go to the next one now. It could be Allie, could be me, could be Omar, could be Johnny.
All right. This person signed up for a half marathon because their partner wanted them to, then found out that their partner has no intention of running or training, and then been training for 2 weeks.
Oh, man. This is a tough one.
That is a tough one. All right, let's say hi to Isaac. Isaac, who does that belong to? Is that Johnny, Omar, Allie, or Klein?
That's Johnny.
That's Johnny. I will tell you.
Omar, though, because his wife, I think, sometimes doesn't follow through on things, at least from the history he's kind of shared with us.
Yeah, that's fine. We should do a half marathon together. This was like the time my wife took the Ambien. Said one of us has to stay up and keep watch, and I just took an Ambien.
Right.
And it was me. All right, yeah, I think it's not me, so Omar's a good guess. He said Johnny. Who is that? Who's significant other?
This is Omar.
Omar.
Yeah, man.
What happened, dude?
So my wife's sister-in-law, she's trying to get into shape, so she talked my wife into doing it. My wife's like, hey, it'd be fun for us to do this. So I automatically assumed that we're all going to get, running gear and actually train to run this thing. I mean, it's only 3.1 miles. Like, I was like, okay, let's do this.
Oh, it's a 5K, not a half marathon?
Oh, did I write a half marathon? Sorry. No, it's a 5K.
Oh, that's not very much.
Even more easy peasy lemon squeezy, right?
Right.
So I've been training and I've been trying to, work on my time. And I come to find out this last weekend that nobody has any intention that signed up for it to train or run. And my kids are doing it. So I got to keep up with them. So I'm the designated guy who has to run with the kids. And the kids are going to be unfazed by this entire thing.
Yeah, that's just like a regular day for them.
And you said to your wife, you're not going to run this as well? And she said, oh, God, no.
No, she says that, I might run a little bit. I was like, okay. What? Are you kidding me?
I'm going to do a run walk, which means 99% walking.
That's 4 whips. Omar got 4 whips for that. All right, moving on. Who's the most whipped on KROQ? These are all, sadly, real stories from our relationships.
All right, ready?
Yep.
This person made dinner, but then ordered food for their wife because they weren't into it.
So they made a dinner, and then the wife wasn't into the dinner they made, so then they ordered additional food. All right, we say hi now to Matt in Garden Grove. Matt, who does that belong to?
That sounds like Allie.
I mean, that's wrong.
Why does that sound like me?
Definitely.
I don't understand.
That definitely sounds like Allie, too.
Why does it sound like me?
Eat that crappy dinner you made in the other room, by the way, while I eat this food you ordered me. That's got Allie written all over it, but, who is that you?
Yes, but I can explain.
Oh, my God, Allie. You are the most whipped.
No, I made a dinner, and I had made a salmon or something like that, and I can't remember what it was exactly, but when I was making it, Katie came into the kitchen, and she was like, what are you making? And I explained, and she was like, And I was like, well, this is what we're having for dinner. And she was like, I really had a craving for ramen. And I'm like, okay, then I don't know what to tell you. This is what I'm making for dinner. And she was like, well, then I guess I'll just order for delivery. And I was like, well, fine. But because it's under my account, I had to order it.
Oh, man. Okay.
I'm the one with the $5 a month discount.
Listen, if I don't win this...
She ate it eventually.
Yeah, eventually. All right, we have time for 2 more, and then we have to wrap it up because we have to do this live on-air gender reveal for a couple that's anxiously in their car waiting for the results. Go ahead, one more. Jake, give us the next one.
This person drove to downtown LA during rush hour because her wife was craving soft serve matcha.
Easy. I mean, come on.
Hey, Brian, welcome to KROQ. Who's the most
Got a
whipped?
guess?
You got a guess? You got a guess on this one?
I'm going to guess Allie.
What? Why are we guessing me?
That whip bitch will do anything.
I'm gonna blame a pregnancy craving.
Okay, maybe.
Why would I do that for my wife if I'm the one who's pregnant?
Hey, you blame it on her, but you really wanted
She
it.
has a pregnancy craving?
All right, well, let's not drag this out anymore.
Sympathy craving.
It's you.
It's me. All right, so anything.
You drove all the way through rush hour traffic in downtown LA?
Yeah, because there's only one place that has this stupid matcha soft serve, and it was Yeah, I didn't. I shouldn't have done it. It was like a 2-hour round trip situation.
Did you offer, or did she ask you?
I had offered at one point, not during rush hour, and she didn't take me up on it. And then she told me what she was really feeling like. And I thought about it. Do I go home and get hit with a bunch of stuff to do there, or do I sit in traffic for 2 hours where I at least get time to myself?
That's sad.
Yeah. And then
wouldn't it have melted like on the way back?
Yeah, I know, right? It was just a soup.
Yeah, on the way back.
Go back!
It was not. I had to keep
this
going
is
back.
melted.
Yeah, that was
You're
me
not going
right
to the
there.
ball.
That was me. All right, last one, Jake. Clearly, read one more. And we never found out who thinks...
yeah, we're going to do this one last.
Yeah. Well, give us the final one.
This person takes the long way on road trips because their partner thinks the 5 is yucky.
All right. Let's go ahead and say... I want to play this internally quickly. Everyone who's gotten theirs right is on the phone right now. So congratulations to all of you. We'll pick one of your names at random and give you a prize. But this one, I'll say happily, is not me. But I bet you if my wife heard this, she would say I'm with that. I'm with that plan as well. Right. I don't like the 5. The 5 has always been bad to me. Always. Is that Johnny? We haven't heard one from Johnny yet. I'm going to say that's Johnny. I hope it's probably Allie though.
Why is it probably me?
Because I feel like you got the most. You're the most. You will bend the furthest without breaking.
You will bend the furthest. You just drove across downtown LA for matcha soft serve.
Who is it?
It is Allie.
Yeah.
God damn.
Oh, man. What's wrong with you?
You are so whipped.
Okay.
So you think Allie's the most whipped? Read me Johnny's now. Now the game's over. Read me some of Johnny's ones, Jake.
Johnny's girlfriend expects him to open the door when she knows he can hear when her keys hit the door lock.
I'd be chilling in the living room, like on the floor, playing my bass, and then like if her keys start jangling in the doorknob, she expects me to get up and like open the door for her.
Right.
Oh.
That's pretty funny.
That's a nice.
Well, do you do that though? I know she could expect it, but do you do it?
I do it because sometimes I hear her coming up the stairs, so I'll like run over to the door and like open it and be like, "What's up?"
Like a dog.
Yeah, John's like a puppy, so he's all excited every time. She's like, "I just went down to the car for a second."
He also barks for 3 minutes whenever he gets home.
Give me another one of Johnny's.
His girlfriend expects him to wash her pans by hand because they're very expensive instead of using the dishwasher.
Well,
Well, we don't have a dishwasher. Like, I have to wash them with towels. I can't use the brush.
I expect you to wash them by hand because that's the only option.
Right.
No, she expects me to use like a towel, like not use this like brush we have.
Oh, I see.
Jess, Matt, and Christina, Allie, which one of them is winning a prize from KROQ? They were all able to successfully predict who's the most whipped on the show.
Let's go with Christina.
Hey, Christina, congratulations, Riverside. Hold on 1 second so we can get you something. Thank you for playing the game with us. And a lot of people are now judging our relationships, and I get it. We're running marathons and driving to downtown L.A. during rush hour, all because we try to avoid fights, I think. Right? Isn't that what it is?
And because the 5 is yucky.
And the 5's yucky. And we love the person we're with. That's right. A live on-air gender reveal will be next.
KROQ. Klein Alley Show. Mornings on KROQ. Yeah! KROQ.
Thank you for making us a part of your life. Those minor moments that happen on a daily basis while you sit in traffic on the Yucky 5, or perhaps those moments that happen that are significant because they matter to you and your partner. And listen, we've been a part of some good stuff and some bad stuff, and we thank you for everyone who's reached out over the years and said, man, I was going through a rough patch. For whatever happened, you guys maybe smile or laugh a little bit. That's not really why we're here. We do it for the paycheck. That's also not why we're here.
For the bags of money that they drop at our feet.
Do it for the sacks of endless cash that are in this business. No, we do it because it's all about connecting with you, and we appreciate it. When you include us in your lives, your big moments, it means a lot to us. So when we got this message on the GOAT line.
We did, y'all. So I'm calling because my husband and I have been fans of the show since you literally first started. And we just got the gender of our baby in an envelope and wanted to know if Klein and Allie, you guys are down to read us our results. Let me know. So excited. Bye.
So we said sure, and they dropped off a sealed envelope this morning to the KROQ studios. I believe Vanessa is going to enter with the sealed envelope, which we have not yet opened. And we've only done one on-air gender reveal ever before, and it was Allie's, and we kind of ruined that, and that was involved a car wash, and she's handing the sealed envelope to Allie right now. And listen, we've realized that there's so many great songs on KROQ that could help us with this gender reveal. Songs that I think would make it quite clear. For instance, if Allie were to open the envelope and then we were to play this. hopefully you're able to figure out what it is that you're going to be having. But we could also play this.
And all the girlies say I'm pretty fly for a white guy.
And that means you're having a white baby. And if you're not white, then that could be a problem. But,
race reveals have not caught on yet.
Yeah, we have not. I don't know why we're not doing a race reveal. Omar, get the hip-hop queued up in case we need it.
You got it.
So we have a lot of options of songs that we could be playing that would help us go ahead and reveal the gender of the baby. The name of this couple is...
Well, the mom's name is Kimberly. The dad is Armando. And apparently Kimberly's first baby, she was also pregnant when I was pregnant.
Oh, this is a second baby gender reveal?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, who cares?
Well, all right.
All right,
You're
let's just
talking
go
to me, right?
Oh, sorry, Allie. Let's just go to break. Okay, here we go.
This is exciting.
Allie's got the envelope now. She's the first person that's going to see it. And then we are going to play a song on KROQ.
I just want to point out that this is a dentist.
It's from a dental office?
Dental group.
Wow.
I didn't know they did that.
Hell?
That's interesting. That's a good hack.
Sounds
Weird way to check, yeah.
That's a great hack. You are having a cavity.
Is this Klein's dentist?
Is it my dentist? He does a lot of stuff.
Okay.
Pass it over so I can play the right song.
I can't even reveal the what's inside because it kind of shows it.
Oh, it does?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, hold on one second. All right, this is exciting. This couple's currently sitting in the car, listening to KROQ, waiting for the results. Am I missing something? Is that supposed to be clear based on what's inside?
Yes.
Oh, it is?
Do you want to open it up and look?
I'm going to play a song on KROQ.
There you go.
And I think this song will help determine what it is that you're having. So, I hope, once again, if this is the correct answer, Allie, if not, stop me immediately because I don't want them to get too excited or call their relatives and then realize we screwed this up on the radio. But I think that this is the answer. You feel confident with what you saw?
I mean, I just took a peek. I thought you were going to take it out all the way to make sure.
No, because then we give it away.
Exactly.
You can't give it away.
The paper is color-coded.
Ooh.
Yeah. Didn't know they did that. Fun.
Yes.
So to the couple that is expecting their second child, we give you your gender right now on KROQ, and congratulations. Congratulations, you're having a Beastie Boy. That's wrong.
Someone said I am confused.
I am confused now. I didn't realize that would be as confusing as it was.
It's a girl.
It's a girl. Congratulations. Thanks for letting us be a part of that. We'll take a quick break. We're back with your news. And in less than 12 minutes, we get you some tickets for KROQ Summer Ticket Blowout. So someone's having a girl, you're getting tickets, everybody wins, and we'll be back with more show after this on KROQ.
Time for your official Klein Alley Show weather check. Today will be hot as balls.
My balls was hot.
And now, back to Klein Alley Show on KROQ.
KROQ, we are Klein Alley Show. We'll do A.D.D News, and then the fun can officially begin with your KROQ Summer Ticket Blowout. We got that coming up, so get ready for all them tickets for all the summer shows that you want to go see, and we cover them for you. So you just have to call and win them at 800-520-1067. That's coming up in a moment.
Grab your Adderall. It's time for A.D.D News.
I don't know why it's so satisfying to see celebrities get DUIs, but I guess there's a part that just makes them more real, that they can't get away with everything just because they're famous. And one of the most hated sports broadcasters of all time was arrested for driving while intoxicated over the weekend. Now there's an update to how this is all going to pan out. Tony Romo was pulled over right after he had completed a round at the Wisconsin Amateur Championship golf tournament. And he was then booked and arrested for, quote, operating while intoxicated. So it's an OWI, which I get confused about the DUI, DWI, and now there's an OWI. Why can't we just have one for everything? But it was
having a car, a golf cart, or a tractor.
It says he was on the freeway, so I would imagine he was in a
That'd be
car.
hilarious if it was a cart.
He must have been really hammered if he tried to drive a golf cart home.
On the freeway?
Yeah, that's the indication, I guess.
It was his first offense, but they said after performing poorly on standardized field sobriety tests, he was arrested, and he did refuse to take that intoxication test after he got arrested. So it's not like he was fully cooperating, but I know they say not to say no to those anyway. He's also withdrawn from another scheduled appearance at the Group Texas State Open, and CBS has announced that they will not terminate his $18 million a year contract, but that he may, quote, take a step back,
well,
which I would love.
They should, because I know that when he started doing it, everyone thought he was the greatest thing to happen to broadcasting because he had this interesting take on the plays, and he has
It was all like his theories of what's going to happen
insufferable. I like him. He's so bad. And
it's so bad because they don't even explain what's going on in the game.
Yeah, he makes a lot of noises.
Oh, he's going to do this next. Oh, no, he didn't.
Jim Nantz got to carry his dead weight.
Yeah.
Listen, it's a good out for them if they wanted to get out because that's why I could do what he does.
He goes, half my gay sports clips are him.
I know. He's without Tony Romo, you're not getting half of the gay football highlights.
I know. He's going to take a step back. It's going to be rough for me.
Who do you hate more, Tony Romo or Joe Buck?
You know, I think upon listening, Tony Romo annoys me more because he talks more. Joe Buck is just like, and pass, caught. And you're like, okay.
Joe Buck has a pompousness to him, like which is frustrating. And I think that people liked Romo at first because he felt kind of like the everyman that was telling you about what was going on.
But now he's just such a know-it-all.
Yeah, I don't like. Yeah, I don't like it. I'm old school. I like Al Michaels.
Yeah,
I like those guys. Even Chris Collinsworth, I'll stomach him.
I want the people who sound like it's like you have to explain every moment of it to me, like I'm not watching. You know, like I want you to explain it what I'm watching and make it more exciting for me. That's a good announcer.
Yeah, I used to dislike Joe Buck but for a long time. It was very trendy to dislike Joe Buck.
This is, by the way, right after Kyle Shanahan got in a horrible car accident and almost lost his eye. So it's been a bad driving week for the NFL. We as humans are not built to multitask, but we do it every single day. But the stereotype has always been that women are much better at multitasking than men are. But according to a new study, they have debunked that stereotype. And Klein, you can listen to this while you scroll on your phone and do your push-ups.
New research finding that apparently men do not multitask worse than women.
Shocking.
We stopped talking, which explains a lot. Let me mansplain. I mean, explain. Ladies, you think that he's ignoring you while he's backing into that parking spot, right?
Right.
Meanwhile, in his head, he's thinking, if I answer this question right now, I'm going to drive clean over this mailbox right now. So maybe the stereotype isn't that women are better multitaskers. Maybe women just refuse to
hit more mailboxes.
The conversation. Men, we sacrifice the conversation to finish the mission.
I think guys are fully happy to stop talking whenever there's some other task involved. It's like, oh, cool. Now I don't have to talk anymore. And the woman is like, why have you stopped talking?
This is a constant thing. And she will say to me, can't you do two things at once? I can do two things at once. And it's not about that. I'm focused on the task at hand. So I can't have any of this meaningless, meandering conversation.
Well,
whereas women, a lot of times, at least the one I live with, likes to verbally say every possible thought and every possible scenario that could happen.
Yeah, I need to share every single thought I'm having.
Has to get it out. Has to get it all out.
Yeah, and I think that you also, with our job, too, there's a lot of selective listening that can happen. Like, you are able to tune out other things to focus on one thing. So that's just a skill that you've developed.
Yeah.
Here's a pop-up nobody cares about. This is proof that pop-up culture has gotten way out of control. A Candyland Cafe is opening up in San Diego, transforming a local restaurant into a whimsical, life-sized version of what I believe to be the most boring game in creation. It will include Lollipop Woods Tunnel, giant jolly gumdrops, and a winding path leading to King Candy's Candy Castle. And they want to let you know that even though this is built like a playground, you will be banned from climbing, sitting, or leaning against any of the installations, and they are supposed to be photographed only. And anyone seen violating those rules will potentially have to pay for the damages and forfeit their entrance fee. And even when you book, it says Candyland Cafe is a restaurant, not a playground.
So they're going to be disappointed with who shows up there.
Yeah, because the only people who care about Candyland are kids.
Right. Maybe some pedos, too.
Yeah, that's true. They will enjoy the Candyland.
Mostly kids. We get into a brand new hour of the show right now with tickets for you.
Klein Alley Show. 106.7 KROQ FM in HD Pasadena, Los Angeles, Orange County.
The Sonic Pulse of Los Angeles.
This is the world famous KROQ.
We are blowing out tickets. It is summer still, and we've got tickets, and more tickets, and now those tickets can be yours. Caller 20 right now. Let's see what we have in store for you, because I know all week we're hooking you up with everything from Foo Fighters to Muse to Death Cab. We also have Avenged Sevenfold, A Good Charlotte, Noah Kahn. And right now we have some tickets for you to go see Noah Kahn. So be ready to claim those tickets if you are the 20th caller. 800-520-1067. I know some people are calling. They just want to win. They don't care who they're going to go see, but prefer you call if you were a fan of Noah Khan, want to go to that show. And then next hour, not to give too much away too soon, but in an hour from right now, I believe we have your Foo Fighters tickets to give you. So get ready for that coming up in less than an hour from right now. Lots to get to this hour on the show. As soon as we give those tickets away, we have the very funny Ryan Hamilton stopping in to hang with us in the KROQ studios. You know, for him to return to Los Angeles is very brave because Los Angeles is a city that almost killed him. I mean, I believe it was...
I think it's almost killed a lot of us,
almost
slowly.
Killed a lot of us. But he was at the LAX, got hit by one of those buses, one of those shuttle buses at LAX.
One of the shuttle buses I was waiting for 7 hours.
He's the reason why, because he got taken down by it. And we'll hear your near-death stories as well. If you can try to one-up Ryan Hamilton while he's in with us, we will hook you up with some tickets as well so you can go to Wild Rivers Water Park in Irvine and beat the heat. So that's coming up this hour on the show and much more. If you need us for the interaction, 800-520-1067 to call, to text. My name's Klein. That's Allie.
Hello.
That is DJ Omar Khan right there.
Hey.
That is Jake the Nerd.
What's that?
You got the Postmaster Johnny and Vanessa in the back. And on the phone right now, representing the callers in the number 20 spot we have from Costa Mesa. Is this Amanda?
Yes.
You are the 20th caller.
That's awesome.
So we got some tickets for you to be a part of KROQ's Summer Ticket Blowout. You'll be going to see Noah Khan. Congratulations.
Oh, my God. Thank you so much.
You are very welcome, and thank you for starting your day with us here on KROQ. We have lots to get into this hour, and it all starts with some yellow card on KROQ.
There's a place off
KROQ. Klein Alley Show.
Mornings on KROQ.
Yeah!
KROQ.
KROQ Klein Alley Show. If you're driving around today or going to park somewhere and you realize that there's no spots, even though there are spots because people park like total asses, you're not alone. It's why we have Park Week. It's an annual tradition around here where we shame the people that have forgotten how to park the car in the lines, or they've decided that I'm going to make myself a double spot. And
I'm going to decide that I'm more important than other people.
And there's a lot of different types of bad parkers that we've talked about, the people that like to back it in every time, which usually
Oh, my God, the back-inners.
There's so many different types, and all we're asking for you to do is document, tag us in the pictures at Klein Alley Show, officially submit them, because we do have a pretty good grand prize up for grabs this year for the winner of all of Park Week that gives us the most despicable parking job caught on display. You must send them to KROQ.com/parkweek to get involved. I know a lot of people tagging us in pictures. We've been reposting them, but that's the way to officially get involved. And, of course, please do also tag us so we can repost as well. But up for grabs, if you do give us the greatest of the bad parking jobs, you will get to go to Petco Park, not once but twice, for Pierce the Veil and again for Dia de los Deftones. And we will also send you to see Rise Against at Great Park Live. So lots of park opportunities for you if you help us bust the worst parker in L.A.
I do. I believe that we are going to get a lot of submissions this year for Cybertrucks parking badly, specifically large Cybertrucks that are trying to fit into compact spots. I see that all the time, where it's like this massive truck trying to fit into this tiny ass spot, and nobody can get around.
Yeah, we learned that in some ways we're set up for failure living here, because there are certain rules that if you run a business, you have to be able, I think there's a rule, you have to be able to supply at least a certain amount of spots. So what they've done so that they hit their quota is they've painted the lines a lot closer than they necessarily need to be.
Oh.
And there are plenty of specifically Trader Joe's parking lots where even if every car were to squeeze into the lines,
we would still have to squeeze in and out of our cars.
There wouldn't be the ability to actually get in or out of your car. So I think that part of it is that they are done poorly, and then there's quite a few strip malls here where
people abuse the compact parking spot.
Right, and also the way that I told you about that mall, the strip mall I go to that's got like a 7-Eleven and a bunch of stores people want, but some reason that Frame store has got 9 spots reserved, and I've never seen
they're always open.
Never seen one person in there ever. So I don't know what the hell happened, and I know some people claim that when you rent or lease a space, it comes with a certain amount of parking. So
yeah, but you have to pay for those, don't you?
Yeah, and also we're screwed too in this town because they like to force valet upon us so many different places.
Yeah.
And the road signs are confusing too, because you could park in a place that looks like it's legit.
So I wonder if that's a reason why we park badly, is because we're all disgruntled parkers.
And that's part of it. I'm not going to defend it because, as you know, there are certain people like we reposted one yesterday, and it was a Rolls Royce that was parked in a red zone, and I think it was double annoying because it was a convertible Rolls. Already, it was like, I hate this. I don't know this person, but I already hate this person. And they were parked, I think it was a red zone and a fire. It was red.
By a fire hydrant?
Fire hydrant. It was a perfect
And there are some times where
storm.
you're like, I want to wait and see who this person is.
Yeah, like this person just didn't care at all. Like obviously, either money was no problem. I'll get whatever ticket this is. But to do red zone / fire hydrant / be a Rolls Royce convertible.
But everyone
it
thinks
bothered
they're
me so
the
much.
exception to the rule. Like, I'm just going to be in and out.
And I have done that before, but never in that.
You've done it for handicap.
Once again, you're making it sound worse than it was. I was temporarily handicapped because I had a bathroom emergency. And there was multiple. I never would have taken the only one handicap spot. There were multiple handicap spots. And my option was either loading zone, leave it, or handicap, leave it. And I thought it'd be less. And
Well,
to be
since it was poop related, I would have picked loading.
unloading. Where's the unloading zone? That's what we need. We're back in a moment. When we return, Ryan Hamilton joins us in the KROQ studios, and we will hear your stories of near-death experiences. This man was almost killed while leaving LAX. Talk about bad parking. Someone else parked on top of him. We'll come back with that in a moment and give you some tickets and water park access next on KROQ.
Ladies and gentlemen,
KROQ.
No down payment, no monthly fees, just questionable decisions and a whole lot of wristbands on a KROQ summer ticket blowout.
Listen every hour from 9 to 6 to win your way into the hottest KROQ shows.
Including Foo Fighters at the Hollywood Bowl August 22nd. Death Cab for Cutie at the Greek August 3rd. Muse at the Hollywood Bowl August 31st.
Avenged Sevenfold in Good Charlotte at BMO Stadium August 30th. Noah Khan at the Rose Bowl August 15th. A different show every hour on a KROQ summer ticket blowout, courtesy of Live Nation in the LA Phil.
Hey, how's it going? This is Matt from the band Muse. Calling all KROQ listeners, this is Dave Grohl.
Benjamin Gibbard from Death Cab for Cutie.
This is Zachy from Avenged Sevenfold.
Benji from Good Charlotte.
Listen to KROQ all this week to win tickets to see us. The world famous KROQ.
1067 KROQ. We are Klein Alley's show in our studio right now from his brand new Netflix special that we're going to listen to a clip from, and then we will say hello to Ryan Hamilton.
We have all these devices constantly broadcasting our location, right? So here's what dating has become in the modern world. Who's right here, right now? It's like we're hunting fugitives on the run or something, you know? Set a 10-mile perimeter, close all the roads. She's got a 5-mile head start. Move it, move it! It's like, who are you interested in? Everyone in a 100-yard radius, basically. I'm not really into long-distance relationships. But what's your type? Just people near me, just in the general area.
Welcome to KROQ, Ryan Hamilton. That is so true. You are single right now, so you have had the ups and downs with the dating apps, correct?
Yeah, I haven't been on in a while, the dating apps, but, yeah, of course.
People do set the perimeter and they just go, because we have someone on our show right now that is in a few of them, and it has become anyone who is, I think he's even whittled it down
So like within a few streets.
Within a few streets. Like it's gotten like immediate people. Like you won't even try.
Convenience. Well, if you're dating a lot.
Anything over a mile away is too far. Yeah. But that's LA.
I guess that's nice in a way, but it's so crazy.
Well, I read that a lot of people now are just choosing to meet in real life again because dating apps have gotten so exhausting. So I guess you're of that camp.
I just kind of spend a lot of time alone as my camp, is what it ends up being.
It's a good
solo camp.
Party of one.
But, yeah, I am trying to meet people in real life, I think.
Yeah. Well, you have a crazy story, which we'll get into in a moment because people want to call in and try to one-up you with times they almost died. But when you came to L.A., you lived here for only 6 weeks, but it was because you were in recovery because of a story that I thought, to be honest, I don't ever know with comedians. I go, is this a made-up story or a real story? In your particular case, a very real story.
Yeah.
And it was basically you arriving at LAX and immediately getting run over by a shuttle bus.
Yeah, well, actually, I was in L.A. for like 10 days with COVID. Is what happened.
Oh, fun.
Yeah, so I landed in LAX. It was one of my first gigs back at the end of COVID from Hawaii. And I got an alert on my phone that said I'd been exposed to COVID as I'm walking through LAX. So I walked to the hotel, I take a test, it's positive. So it was a 10-day thing at that time. So I was in the hotel for 10 days. My first day out was January 1, 2022, walking to pick up a rental car. And that I just came to an intersection, hit the button, watched the light turn, started walking. And I didn't see her here, and I just felt the impact.
So you saw the little walking symbol, like it was your turn to walk.
Yes.
And you just are walking to your destination to the rental car shuttle?
Yeah, I just decided I'm going to walk. It was like COVID kind of thinking. I just watched the ball drop. It was like 2 a.m. Oh,
I
was
celebrating.
Yeah. But it was January 1, and I just, I thought, I'm just going to get this done. I want to get out of here first thing in the morning. The place is open 24 hours. I'm so happy to be done with all this. I just started.
Freedom. Oh, sweet freedom.
Yeah.
And then you get plowed over.
Yes.
And that was almost game over for you. I mean, it could have been.
It could have been, sure. Yeah. I mean, all the doctors were just like shocked there was no head trauma. They just, there's always head trauma. I don't know. Maybe the jury's out still. But.
Yeah, maybe it's a slow burn. But when those shuttle buses, too, it seems like it takes them forever to stop. So even if they hit you, I feel like you'd get dragged underneath the bus.
From what I recall, it hit me and threw me.
Whoa, you like ricocheted off of it?
Yeah,
Cool.
I landed a ways from the bus.
You get a sweet payday from this?
The shuttle bus company went out of business like right
as soon as they
the
hit you?
week of the accident.
No way.
Really?
Yeah, it was a tiny shuttle bus company.
If we hit one more person, we got to shut it down.
We've already hit 5 this week. Steve, damn you.
Yeah.
My attorneys go, that's not an accident. But, they had an insurance company, so that there was something there.
Something, but not worth it.
No, not worth it
It's
at
pretty
all.
bad.
No.
You had like punctured lungs and broken. I mean, you were all jammed up for a while.
I had 10 broken ribs. 5 of them in a couple places.
We're going to make a even worse LA experience for you right now because someone who works on our show claims, and this is not the first time this person on our show has claimed this, but he claims that he used to do comedy with you in Seattle.
Okay.
With, I think, is in quotation.
Right. With means.
I think you were just in the same building.
Well, could have just been the same city at the same time. I don't really know. Now, this person has claimed many times when we have comedians in, oftentimes they've got a big special on Netflix, so I would argue you've made it as a comedian. You're touring. In fact, we'll talk about some dates you have coming up in Southern California at the Irvine Improv, September 10th through the 12th, if you want to see Ryan live there. But this person will always claim when we have a comedian, I used to do comedy with them. I'm sure they'll remember me. And Allie and I always argue and go, there's no chance they're going to remember you because you're very forgettable, which is not good for their self-esteem.
Or also, it's just been so long, and you meet so many people on the stand-up comedy circuit. How are you supposed to remember every comic that you perform with or meet or are on the same lineup as?
So we're going to bring in 4 people right now.
Okay.
One of them claims that you will remember them. So I'm putting some pressure on you.
I like this.
And once again, they did also claim that from what they remember, you were a very nice guy. You're one of the real ones. You're not one of these those comedians that people don't like. And
I already know they're lying.
It's not you. So I'm bringing in 4 people who are going to come into the KROQ studios right now. One of these, so 3 people. That's all we could get. The budget cuts. We have 3 people. Oh, there's the 4th. That's the producer of our show. All right, you can eliminate her immediately. All right, now, quickly, Vanessa, get out of here. All right, thanks, Vanessa. All right,
can't pretend.
Now, Ryan is studying the faces now of these people. He's studying the faces. Do you believe that you can tell just on face? First of all, do any of them look familiar to you at all? And be honest.
There is one.
Really?
There's one that looks familiar. I don't recall where we met or how we met, but I know your face. And I'm pretty sure we've met somewhere, or I know your face.
Are you pointing at the man in the middle?
The man on the right here.
The man on the right wearing the purple hat?
Yeah.
All right, so you don't know how you know him, but you recognize that face.
I do recognize that face. He's gotten a bit older. It's been a long time.
Want to take your hat off to show just how much older?
Yeah, show how old you've gotten, Jay. All right, well, Ryan was the first comedian that was able to actually remember Jake's face. Congratulations.
What's your name?
Jake Dill.
Jake Dill, of course, yes.
Jakey, where you been?
All right, Jake, go back to your office. He'll see you again in 20 years. He can't hear us now. You don't remember him, right? You don't remember him, do you?
I know his face. I mean, I lived in Seattle for a year, so we must have crossed paths at some point.
Do you remember ever seeing his stand-up comedy?
No, I can't remember anything specifically.
Consider yourself lucky for that
I kind of remember maybe, he was at the back of a comedy club or something like that.
He just booked an indoor comedy club again.
Oh, yeah, Jake was back to performing indoors. Yeah, Jake was only doing outdoor shows for a while. And I'm not talking about COVID days. I'm talking about recently. Jake, how close would you say you ever really were to Ryan Hamilton? Be honest.
How close? I mean, not that close. But we knew, all the same people. Like, I can name Seattle comedians that we both know very well.
Would you consider Ryan Hamilton a friend?
We're friendly, but no, we never hung
No,
out.
you're
and, like,
not
had beers or
friendly.
anything.
You're insane, dude.
When he's just going, you look familiar, you're not friendly.
We're best friends.
Okay.
There you have it. That's that just goes to show you. You're not the amount of people that have come into this station that Jake goes, oh yeah, that's my friend,
Right.
and then they go, hi, nice to meet you. It's remarkable.
Okay, well,
Jake's Ryan's busy selling out real venues and doing comedy specials. So I don't have time for this nonsense here.
We have lots of mutual friends.
Who also don't remember me.
In a moment, we're going to take these calls. There's a lot of people that would like to tell you the times they almost died, and you will help us decide which one of these people actually can come toe-to-toe with your story.
Okay.
Ryan Hamilton is here. His special's on Netflix right now. It's called This Just Hit Me. Coincidentally, just like the bus, which I believe is how you were titling that, correct?
Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
Yeah, so it's a story about near death that became a positive. When did you almost die? How did you almost die? We'll take your stories next at 800-520-1067. Ryan Hamilton is here right now. Comedian, special on Netflix currently, and RyanHamiltonLive.com. Jake the Nerd's best friend. We'll come back with your stories and give away these tickets so you can go to a water park and potentially almost die there. That'll be fun, and that'll be after this on KROQ.
KROQ.
Klein Alley Show. Mornings on KROQ. KROQ. Yeah! KROQ.
KROQ, we have Klein Alley Show in our studio right now. Very funny on Netflix currently. Ryan Hamilton, the special is Just Hit Me. Of course, he had a special that was out years ago, which I, like a lot of people, probably saw the new special first and then went back and saw the Happy Face special, where you have been accused, and this is unfortunately one of the things that you've been accused of, and this is not because you got hit by the bus, but you constantly look like you're smiling.
Yeah.
So you always look like you're in a good mood, so whenever someone says something like, my grandma died, you look like you're mocking them.
Yeah, I can't go to a funeral, I'm so sorry for your loss. I wake up in the morning and I look in the mirror and I go, this is inaccurate. I look like this. I don't feel like this.
He has like the opposite of what I have, which is the resting monster.
I know. Well, we both look pissed off all the time.
Always.
And I wish that I had. I mean, I guess what's the worst one, right? If everyone expects that you're overly happy, or everyone expects that you're pissed
People
off.
always come up to me and say, what's wrong? And I'm like, no, why do you think something's wrong? And they say, you look like there's something wrong.
Right. Do people look at you differently?
I don't know. I think people go, I can take advantage of that guy.
That guy looks like a sucker.
Looks scammable.
Yeah, let me see.
Hi, you sucker.
You do kind of.
If you're a criminal, you see me walking around, you go, it's going to be a good day. I think I got this in the bag.
Looks very gullible. Yeah. All right, well, there's a lot of people on the phone. Whenever you talk about I almost died, and you didn't say it, but let's be honest. You got hit by a shuttle bus by LAX, broke a lot of bones, spent a lot of time in recovery. And so other people like to one-up those stories, and you have a lot of people that would like to go ahead and share their stories with you. You'll help us decide who's got the closest. Let's say hi to Dave right now. Dave, how did you almost die?
I almost died by piercing my tongue.
Explain.
So what it was, I was 18 years old. I was at a tattoo parlor, got my tongue pierced. A couple days, my tongue was fat, but I read on it and it said the tongue could swell down in a couple days, but it never did. So after that, my back started hurting.
Oh, that doesn't sound good.
I was throwing up. So I didn't go back. Actually, my mom took me to the doctors like 3 days after I started feeling kind of sick. So luckily, my mom took me to the doctors because the doctor said if I would have waited another day or two, I would have probably died. Because what happened is when I was at the hospital, I was in a coma for a week.
Oh.
They did like spinal taps on me. They did all this kind of, testing to figure out what was going on with it. So my organs started shutting down. So my mom was already signing the papers to donate my organs.
Whoa!
And then,
she didn't like you.
Yeah.
Huh?
She was probably already so mad that you got your tongue pierced in the first place.
Yeah, bring the papers in. We don't need those yet, ma'am.
I told him not to get his tongue pierced. So sign right here.
Hold on, Dave. Hold on. That's an interesting one. I mean, listen.
That's a slow burn.
Slow burn. Doesn't have the same glory as getting hit by one of those shuttle buses.
Also, you choose that. You chose to get your tongue pierced.
True.
So, come
That's on you, man.
Yeah. I don't. You don't deserve to die, but you deserve something if you're choosing to get your tongue pierced.
Joy, go ahead. You almost died. Ryan almost died. He's here to tell the tale. What happened to you?
Yes. So I almost died on a rented bike in the Netherlands.
Okay, how?
Relatable.
Okay, so,
Relatable.
I was with my mom. We were traveling in Europe, and she was on the bike. And I don't know why she made this decision, but she sped across the pedestrian walkway just as the light was about to change. And I'm freaking out because I'm like, I don't want to lose her, but also I don't want to get hit by a car. So I'm pedaling as fast as I can, and I jump the curb, and I go toward the concrete, and I see my whole life flash before me. 25, whole life flash before me. And thank God I was able to, like, push myself up with my hands, but I swear I saw my face smash in that pavement, and I was gone.
And nothing happened? You ended up with nothing happening? I feel like you wasted your life flashing
Thank
before your eyes
goodness.
for nothing. I don't even know if I can count that as an almost death.
Really, I was just an idiot tourist or fell off a bicycle.
Yeah, that happens. I think Ryan's got you beat on
I've
that
fallen
one.
off of a bike like 6 times.
Yeah. That's when Allie says she's going bike riding. That's what she means.
That's a
It's falling
Friday.
off of bikes. Hold on. Saul, you think you can one-up Ryan. Go ahead.
Hey, good morning. How's it going, guys?
Good.
So back in 2015, I was riding home from work on my motorcycle, and I stopped at a stop sign, and that was the last thing I remembered. Next thing you know, I'm waking up, and I'm in the hospital. It turns out I had been in a coma for 6 months.
Whoa!
Wow. And I was on a ventilator, on life support and everything, so I couldn't talk. So I didn't really know what was going on. And then, like, my sister was there with me, and she was telling me, I guess, like, I had already had, like, 27 surgeries because I shattered my pelvis. I lost my leg, and I shattered my arm. And then it still took me a whole another year to go to rehab and stuff to learn how to walk again.
Well, and you have to learn to walk with just the one leg.
Yeah, so it sucked because, like, all the swelling and, like, I guess my nub, you know, so you got to get used to that. Your body, you wear a sock over it and stuff. So
Is it possible
yeah,
you were
I was
only
a
in there
wheelchair
for like a week and your sister was just messing with you? Because that would have been funny.
And you have no leg.
Yeah, but
Your life is over. Your wife left you.
all right, well, it's all funny.
That's intense, man.
That actually rivals your story a little bit.
Oh, yeah. That sounds pretty serious.
In fact, if any of these stories you want to take for your next special, you can just take one of them and change the names, and you've got a new story.
This just hit me. Motorcycle edition.
Yeah. Vanessa, we give you let's do Carlos. Man, Carlos, we give you the final word here, and then we got to make a decision. Ryan's going to help us decide which story rivals his the best. Go ahead, Carlos.
Hey, good morning, guys.
Hey.
So I almost got shot for being a hero.
What happened?
So I was 16, 17, just got my license, driving with my friends, and we see this guy literally trying to drag or grab his girlfriend or partner, whatever. She's screaming, like, get away from me, whatever. We get off, like, hey, confronting the guy. The guy pushes the girl, runs away, and the girl just starts telling us, like, get out of here, mind your business, get out. So, all right, we left. And then a couple blocks later, the car pulls up. I turn to my left, and I see the guy from his passenger side just pull up a gun, ready about to shoot me. And if it wasn't for that same crazy girl, she literally grabbed his hand and said, no, no, no. And I was shocked. I didn't move.
Wow, so if she hadn't stepped in and said, don't shoot him, you think you would have just been shot?
Yeah, I feel like he already had it aimed at me, and I just froze. That's it.
Well, almost dying just for trying to save somebody. That's pretty bad.
We've heard some stories. Which one resonates with you the most as someone who almost died right here in L.A.?
This motorcycle accident feels like real trauma.
Yeah,
to me.
that sucks. I mean,
That's-
27 surgeries?
Yeah, that's intense, and losing 6 months of your life. If that's legit, that's
We're getting a lovely
like,
6-month nap.
Yeah,
which you don't really appreciate.
That sounds great.
Until afterwards. I agree. That one I think was the most. I mean, that guy.
Yeah, that's
makes
intense.
your story sound weak. Actually,
Yeah,
now.
exactly.
He's really ruined your entire.
It's too bad that guy's not a comedian. He could really,
really one up your special.
Bump you right off there. Just hit me. We get it.
Before you go, Ryan, we have a question for you since you have recently been to a Buc-ee's.
Okay. This is an important question.
Okay.
Because
this is a long-going feud on the show.
It's a lot. Yeah, this is something that's been debated for a while, and maybe you can finally settle it. Do you consider Buc-ee's to be a store? Or do you consider Buc-ee's first to be a gas station?
Well, after visiting it, it's a hard question to answer.
Okay.
But until you visit it, it's pretty easy. But once you visit it, it becomes difficult. But I'm still going to say in my heart of hearts that it's a gas station.
Wow! Damn it!
Beautiful.
Hear that, Jake?
Jake, you hear that?
You hear that he's divided, though.
After
you go, after you've gone to one, wait. After you've gone to one, which way are you leading?
He's been to them, but he recently just drove by one. And in fact, he posted something just like last week on your Instagram where you posted that you're driving by a Buc-ee's. And he said, look at that gas station. Look at that gas station.
Do you think more people go there for the store?
That's not what we're saying.
Or the gas?
Do I think they go there because I don't, because it's Buc-ee's and it's there.
It's both.
It's there. It's just there.
It's there.
That's how it wins.
It's not a store or a gas station.
Yes.
It's just there.
Yeah.
When you went there, did you get gas previously?
Yeah.
See? There you go.
Yeah.
Once again,
I stopped for gas.
Yeah.
And then it was convenient that there was also a large
let
store.
me go look at this crazy museum.
Right, but that was the main reason for the purpose. Jake, you care to admit anything now?
I disagree.
Oh, my God.
You're once again by yourself. Ryan Hamilton's stand-up special, which is on Netflix right now. You should watch it if you haven't already. It's very funny. This just hit me. You'll hear about his time in L.A., not only just under the bus, but other things as well. Dating, single, workout routine. It's a very funny special, and I recommend it highly. Also, RyanHamiltonLive.com for tickets to the upcoming shows, including the Irvine Improv on September 10th through the 12th. So he'll be back here for that, and then much more coming up. And when you're back in L.A., please stop by. You're always welcome here.
Thanks. This was so fun.
Next time, do you think he'll remember Jake, Allie, or no?
That would be funny.
Buc-ee's the store guy.
It erased my memory
He's
once
just
I
there.
saw him again.
Starts all over again. Men in Black style. More show after this.
Klein Alley Show mornings. Yeah. KROQ.
Klein Alley Show. We'll get into some A.D.D. news. Then a brand new hour of the show will officially begin. Of course, there's a lot of messages. Always waiting on that GOAT line for you. 844-956-GOAT.
Hey, guys, I have a request. Since Fat Alley is back, don't forget that means you get to bring back the ADD News intro about the one that says, and now, Barbara Walrus. Thanks. Appreciate it. Bye-bye.
You know what? That is a popular request.
I don't think we're there yet.
Oh, Omar. I
don't think so, man.
We're not there 100%
Omar's disappointed I'm not fatter by now.
But
totally.
But you can see the tusks are starting to grow, and that means it's time for this.
Grab your Riderall. It's time for ADD News. And now, here she is, Barbara Walrus.
We do have a bunch of old...
Thanks, Trevor.
We do have a bunch of old ADD News intros that
are all fat shaming in different ways, so we'll bring those back.
Thank you for reminding us. We have to find all those. We stored them in the refrigerator, but we'll bring them out and we'll play them all in due time.
Last night I had an entire potato's worth of homemade fries, a giant vat of spinach, and a bison burger, and was hungry an hour later.
Yeah, but all that crap you're saying right now, that's not going to get you where you need to get. A vat of spinach? That's nothing. I mean, come on.
I have to eat a vegetable.
Let's go. Let's go to the real stuff, Allie. Come on.
Bison's an interesting choice. Why'd you go bison?
It's all I had in the freezer. But I remember before when I was trying to get pregnant, I was trying to eat things with as much iron as possible.
Right.
So I had a bunch of leftover bison that I had bought at Costco.
That's a bison on bison crime. Allie eating bison.
Who will take over first, the animals or the robots? With AI starting to hack other companies, you'd think, okay, maybe it's the robots. Then you hear about all the animal attacks, and you go, maybe it's going to be animals that'll kill us all first. We have yet another rattlesnake bite incident. This one happened in Stevenson Ranch up in Santa Clarita. Bit a woman named Linda who says gardening is her therapy every day. She went out to tend to her roses. She lifted up a bush, and then this happened.
Before Linda Martin could even make one snip Saturday evening, she was racing for her life.
Oh, God. Racing!
She seemed super annoying.
She had a weapon on her, too. I mean, she had...
clippers, yeah.
She had those clippers. Could have taken the head right off that
I know,
thing.
that would have been so cool.
I went and lifted the bush, and when I did, I saw the rattler.
No warning, not even a rattling sound, just sudden pain and a burning sensation.
Just another indication that Jake is wrong yet again.
You said at the beginning they're only off the trail, so just stay on the trail, you'll be fine.
Yes, if you're hiking, stay on a trail, you'll be fine.
And they want nothing to do with you, and if you don't bother them, they're not going to bite you. And this is like the fourth or fifth thing in a row of someone that was just doing their own daily whatever, and the snake was like, don't like it, I'll bite you.
I think the last 7 rattlesnake bites have not been on a trail.
Yeah, I mean, the one we talked about last week was that girl that went out to pick up an Amazon package. There was a snake hiding beneath it. It bit her.
Lying in wait.
I'm sure there's other snake encounters all the time on trails every day that we don't hear about it because nothing happens.
Right. Because you couldn't possibly be wrong.
Right, that's impossible.
Within 30 to 45 seconds, I started feeling the tingling in my fingertips, and then it moved to my jaw, my cheeks, my tongue.
And her husband's like, come on, take her.
Let's go.
A minute later, she was on the floor of her Stevenson Ranch home, trying to call 911, but her spotty cell signal failed to connect.
Dialed a third time, and that's when my husband looked at me and said, just get in the car.
third time.
His husband is like,
Get in the car, you
"My
dumbass.
God,
You're getting bit by a rattlesnake.
tripping your stupid rose bushes."
Within 10 minutes, they arrived at Henry Mayo Newhall Hospital ER, where she was given anti-venom. Experts say her story isn't so rare nowadays.
Yeah, so that happened. And then in other news,
That anti-venom, by the way, I don't think places have that much of it because it feels like every time they get one person in there with a bite, they go through their entire supply.
I think sometimes they have to get a second dose from another hospital.
Yeah, it's always bringing around and sharing the anti-venom.
Is that one of the things? And I wonder how many anti-venoms they have of different animals. Right? If like they've got a scorpion one, they've got a spider one, they've got a snake one, they've got like a few different species, but that's kind of it.
Can you start microdosing anti-venom now just to like have a nice little
immunity
to it? So if a snake bites you, just keep on with your day?
I think some people who own cobras do that.
Really?
I think so.
They administer venom to themselves so
Yeah,
that they can build
I've
up
heard
an
some
immunity?
real freaky dudes doing that. So if they get bit, they have some kind of immunity to it.
What are the odds that Jake knows how the people that own cobras live their
I know
lives?
a few freaky snake dudes.
Yeah, all right.
So also, coyotes have taken over an abandoned building in West Hollywood, and this is even scarier if you weren't freaked out by the rattlesnakes.
This abandoned building has turned into an animal shelter, and here's a little bit of what they have to put up with, especially at night.
So that's what the building sounds like every single night. And this is a woman, woman lives right across the street in a residential neighborhood, but there's this abandoned building that's just kind of like it's a construction project that got abandoned, and all these coyotes just live there now.
Not your typical neighbors.
We have like a zoo here.
Coyotes wandering the floors of this abandoned development in West Hollywood. This video shows a coyote with at least 3 small pups.
They roam around. There's a little one. They're kind of straggly.
That is aggressive.
So loud.
At night, the neighbors say the howling is deafening.
I'm scared to go to my house. I open my garage and I'm afraid if one of them not going to come to my house.
Ava lives right across the street.
I complained, West Hollywood, and they told me they're going to talk to the owner.
Yeah.
The head coyote.
Well,
what seems to be the problem, man?
The reality is I lived in West Hollywood for a bit, and I lived right next to a very, very loud gay club, and that was almost as bad as the coyote. That's where I learned that voice. I picked up that
Same
voice.
shrieking? High-pitched shrieking?
High-pitched shrieking. And I said, I think there's a bunch of coyotes living in there. I complained too. I said, these must be all coyotes. They go, no, those are all men.
But then, of course, there are a lot of wildlife activists out there who think that this is just fine.
The development has been sitting idle for at least 2 years.
I myself am not that turned off by the fact that, some animals in need of a home would come in.
Of course, you're not turned off by it. Turned on by
I'm
everything.
not turned off by anything. But the fact that you're like, oh, these animals need a home. Let's just let them raid this construction
This is where people start making fun of
project.
California.
Yeah.
Hey, if the building's abandoned, by the way, Halloween's right around the corner. We should convert this thing into a haunted house.
Oh, my God. Talk about a scare zone.
We would make so much money.
Especially
You have to go in with your dogs.
You leave the coyotes in there? Like
Totally,
a real
of course.
haunted house?
Totally.
Amazing.
Yeah.
God,
Bring your small children and dogs.
Oh, that's possible.
Enter at your own risk. We have them sign waivers.
Cool.
That's real fear.
If there's one thing that this company loves, it's a spreadsheet. They love showing us the state of radio with every graph and spreadsheet imaginable.
It's not dead.
It's not
We're like,
dead.
oh,
Listen,
really? I look at
the
my
spreadsheet.
paycheck. Yeah, it's dead.
But spreadsheets aren't just for companies anymore.
Here's
They're
the last spreadsheet they showed us.
If you see here, this is your career. It was here. Now people have spreadsheets for their dating lives because single people are now overwhelmed by the dating world. They're trying to keep track of their dating lives because there's too many people. There's too many first dates. They can't keep track. Sometimes you date the same person. You don't even realize it. So after the dates, they will log certain details to allow them to keep track, make sure they're not overlooking any red flags. Some of them even have a friends commentary section so that the friends can comment their first impressions, but you can put in their occupation, their emotional availability, the chemistry from a 1 to 10, who paid, friends' opinions, any deal breakers, green flags versus red flags, and whether or not they, like how many dates they went to, when they started catching feelings, all that stuff is being tracked now.
That sounds like a real bore fest after
So
a date.
much work.
Just go in,
Yeah,
open
what
up your
kind of
spreadsheet. Why don't you just go get laid? Get drunk and get laid like it used to be. That was fine. People figured it out.
Spreadsheets are only created out of sheer boredom or desperation. Like,
Right.
I'm so desperate, the only way I can keep my thoughts together is through a spreadsheet, or I have nothing better to do.
When you started this story, Allie, you said that radio is in a bad place, but I want to play this message to prove that that is not the case. We are all doing great.
Hey, listen to yesterday's episode. I started feeling sad for Jake. You guys
need to somehow get him a raise, or we can have a GoFundMe to buy him some meat for his sandwiches, or is he just not good with his money? But it was sad. I was just speechless listening to someone making a mustard sandwich in the street like a homeless guy. So I don't know if he needs a raise or someone needs to teach him how to manage his money.
It's probably a combination of both.
It's both. He's bad with money.
Jake is terrible with money because he always buys these stupid paintings he finds on Facebook Marketplace.
Because I'm saving money on meat.
That's right. That's meat money. He could be spending on meat. Instead, he's buying himself more blacklight posters for the shack. We get into a brand new hour of the show next. There's an uplifting way. It's KROQ.
Klein Alley Show. 106.7 KROQ FM in HD Pasadena, Los Angeles, Orange County.
The sonic pulse of Los Angeles.
This is the world famous KROQ.
Caller 20. How would you like to go see the Foo Fighters? This is part of KROQ's summer ticket blowout, and we're looking for you right now. The number's 800-520-1067. Once again, you've never called before, perhaps. Never won before, so what's the point? Well, we are live. We've got working phones for a change, and we're looking for you at 800-520-1067.
Yeah, don't get down on yourself. It could happen for you.
And if you need to feel better about yourself, you just heard one of the messages about Jake and his sad mustard sandwich recipe. You can see that video up on our Instagram, Klein Alley Show. Here's another person concerned about Jake.
Klein Alley, I gotta address something here. Jake, if you do not have lunch money, let me send you money, okay? It costs $1 to get a stack of deli meat at any store. I don't know how in the world you could ever be so cheap that you can't afford lunch meat, that you have to eat just a mustard sandwich. That is beyond El Cheapo.
Well, here's the thing. I think that was Jake's, everyone's got them, a meal that would be their
struggle meal.
And ramen was, for a while it was ramen. Then ramen kind of became cool and hipstery. But for a while, ramen was the acceptable struggle meal because it was super cheap and it could fill you up. Jake's struggle meal was the mustard sandwich. I don't think he eats that by choice now. Do you, Jake?
Sometimes.
But this guy is lying. That you can't get a stack of meat for $1.
Yeah,
and deli meats are way more expensive.
Yeah, they are. And why would I buy it if I could almost taste the meat already?
Yeah.
But you could actually taste the meat, and if the guy
ain't worth it.
If he spent $5 on deli meat, Allie, he could put a slice per sandwich. I mean, it's not going to be a great
waste.
I don't know, man. A pack of deli meat's like $12 these days.
Jake, I thought the mustard sandwich was a joke. I didn't realize that you are still making that.
They're good.
They're not good.
On that bread, I got fancy bread and fancy mustard.
Yeah, but you wouldn't even have like a piece of cheese? Like nothing?
No, mustard, nah.
Cheese and mustard don't go together?
No, cheese and mayonnaise go together.
Oh, man.
What?
So the mustard sandwich is a real thing that you... when's the last time... I know you made the video to show you could make it in the street during the heat wave, but when is the last time you actually made yourself a mustard sandwich for
real? It's been a little bit because I haven't had mustard. I was eating beans.
Okay.
Beans just by themselves or bean sandwiches?
No, beans and cheese and spinach.
Okay. Let's say hi to Brenda, now that everyone's lost their appetite.
You wonder why you have ass issues.
I mean, Jake...
What are you talking about? That's good stuff.
Yeah, I understand.
That's a full protein right there.
It's too much. It's too much what you're doing. Brenda, you are the 20th caller from Lawndale. Congratulations.
Yeah!
Thank you. Welcome. You're welcome. You're going to go see Foo Fighters as part of KROQ Summer Ticket Blowout. So enjoy yourself some Foo Fighters. You will not be disappointed. And hang tight for those tickets. By the way, if you're listening and you're annoyed that you didn't get through, don't worry. You have another chance every hour now, all day long. And you'll be seeing all the bands that you wanted to see. I don't know which band will be which hour, so just keep listening to win your way in. Allie, if you'd like to live forever, that's the gift we can give our audience today. We have a brand new Old People Secret, and it's a double. It's a 2 for Tuesday, as they call it.
I'll take the double.
In the biz. I'll take the double. We'll come back with that in a moment. 2 old people interviewing each other.
Sisters? Brothers?
I don't think they're even related. They just happen to be turning 110 and 107, and they'll share with us their secrets. So we will get to that after this one from Julia Wolf on KROQ.
KROQ.
Klein Alley Show. Mornings on KROQ.
KROQ. Yeah!
KROQ.
Give you the gift of living forever. Earlier today, I heard stories about times people almost died, but how would you like the gift of eternal life? We talk to the old people because every week someone else turns 110. They share that news immediately, their secret to living forever with the local news. They make a big deal about it. It's very exciting when someone lives to 110 because I think even though technically our bodies are built now to live to 156 years old, they claim.
No one's ever gotten that far.
We've never made it that far, but yeah, they do. They are saying babies born now will probably live to 120 easy.
Damn.
And you start figuring out all the stuff with the blood spinning and the peptides and everything else, we could probably figure out how to get it up to, I would imagine, I'm just trying to think, when we're not going to make it, you and I.
Oh, no, we're done.
We're toast. But
Done, son.
I could see, maybe Johnny has a shot at it. Vanessa, too, potentially. Although I heard Vanessa went nuts on the donuts today.
Yeah,
already.
she had a couple donuts already today.
I had to.
Jesus Christ.
Okay, so that's my one thing, okay?
Sounds like it's your tooth thing.
I'm weak.
I mean,
they're bigger than her head, those donuts.
Yeah, massive donuts. I thought you said stay away.
I know, but you know what?
I saw you hovering. You were hovering over that box for a while.
But think about it. It's been a while, so I'm proud of myself.
She came in and said...
My jeans are tight. My butt is huge.
All right, relax.
She's been running.
It's back to normal.
Don't talk bad about yourself. All right. I heard you completely caved today. Did you grab two at once and eat them at the same time? Or?
No, I had one. I waited an hour.
No, you didn't. You brought the donuts in and said, I had one already.
Yeah, I had one.
Oh, before she even brought the box up?
Yes. And then I waited an hour to have the second one.
Where did these donuts come from? Because I thought we told listeners, stop sending donuts.
It was from Kimberly, the listener that gave us the gender reveal.
Oh, the gender reveal we did today? They sent us donuts?
Yeah.
Oh, and Vanessa went to town on those, huh?
Maybe the answer was inside. We'll never know.
Was it?
I ate it.
Was it pink or was it blue frosting?
It was pink.
Oh, okay. Well, congratulations. You're having a girl. Yeah, Vanessa. Man, oh, man.
Well, the thing about these secrets, though, and say, well, who's the secret to long life? One person will say, I never drank in my life. And another person will say, I have brandy every single day.
Right.
So that's why we get confused. And then it's like, well, might as well eat the donut because I don't know what the hell is going to make me live long or what's not.
Right. And then you start to realize maybe there's no rhyme or reason to it. It's just all part of God's master plan. It's time for Old People's Secrets.
From chicken brain to drinking rain, not getting laid. They call me the barmaid.
They call me the barmaid.
That's right. Let's live forever with sweet dibbits. Time for some old people secrets.
This is not one but two, Allie. I'll take the double. 2 for Tuesday. Old People's Secrets. Take a listen.
Well, a big day in Jacksonville. Today, Miss Willie Mae Jackson, who you see right here, is turning 110.
It's the greatest old person name ever. The last few weeks, we've had the best old people. Willie Mae Jackson, awesome.
Isn't that a baseball player?
Yeah, I think so. I think so.
Willie Mays, right?
That's right.
She holds multiple records.
Multiple records and helped break the color barrier. So all very impressive.
And in Folkston, Georgia, Miss Sally Chapman is celebrating her 107th birthday this month. Now, together, they have lived through 2 world wars, the Great Depression.
Oh, that's where they list all the depressing things that they lived through.
And they can do it double because there's 2 of them.
There's 2 of them. The Greater Depression.
The remarkable transformation of America. So what's their secret to longevity? Well, I spent time with both of these amazing women and their daughters to find out.
Oh, my God. That was some story.
That probably took her all day.
They weren't in the same room, at least, at the same time. Because I think that you'd have to figure it out. If you have 2 old people.
What about you?
Right.
What about you?
How does it feel?
I feel good.
No, there's no way.
They're drowning right with the music. They're playing her off already. But she's...
it has to be sedated, right?
It sounds like it.
Yeah.
I mean, that's why you feel good, obviously.
Well, most of the time.
Drugs all the time.
Yes.
I feel good.
Yeah, but I feel good on that.
I feel good.
On that oxy. That's another hit.
She raised a family, worked as a cook, and says the secret to a long life.
Okay, hold on. She's
already?
Yeah, they don't have time. They don't have time to waste that. She's 110. They got to get it out quick. You got to lead with the secret, or else you lose it.
She's a cook.
She's a cook. Now, this is only one of the 2 old ladies.
Is this Willie Mays here?
This is Willie Mays Hayes.
Okay, all right.
Willie Mays Hayes. What do you believe her secret is to a long life? She said she feels good.
I think she's going to say get good food.
Good food.
Like good clean eating.
All right, clean eating. Jake?
Stealing the bases.
Gotta steal the bases.
Uh-huh.
That's a good answer right there. Omar, got a guess?
I think she's going to give no answer. I think she's going to fade out mid-sentence. Yeah.
Those are very popular.
Thank you. We'll go to the next one.
That's why they have another old person. A backup, an understudy old person. If we can't get the 110-year-old to give us one, we'll go right to the 107.
Both survived. I guess we'll run both.
Vanessa, put down the donut and answer if you could, please.
Spending time with my friend.
Okay. This is what she said. This is a very old person answer.
Is surprisingly simple.
Iced tea, right? Sweet tea. Tea.
Hot tea.
Hot tea.
Aha, sweet.
What?
So she, the woman tried to steal her.
She's kind of leading the witness there.
Yeah, she said sweet.
You like tea, don't you?
Right? Sweet
tea.
Tea.
Hot tea.
Hot tea.
Hot tea and sweet tea. Okay.
Green tea.
They can't even agree on their lie.
They're all caught up.
Hot tea, sweet tea, and green tea.
We told the news we got to tell them something.
Hot tea and sweet tea. Okay.
Green tea. Right.
I love them. Oh.
I love what? All the teas?
And she loves them all.
Is she driving now?
They immediately drove off.
Oh,
They got the secret. They just drove off.
What the hell?
It's the first car.
Put her in the garage with the door closed. And then immediately she leaves that old person to go to another old person.
About 50 miles away in Folkston, Georgia, another remarkable woman is celebrating a milestone of her own.
Now, I don't know why they chose the death music for the second woman.
I know, it really does seem like she's
the second woman,
dead.
they really play. I mean,
Sally Chapman just turned
107.
Oh.
now this is the other one.
Great voice. I love her.
She's. This is great. It's
She's like a ghost.
Like a drunk ghost.
107.
and she still lives at home with her daughter.
Of course.
How does it feel to be 107? Good. And very good.
Very good.
Good
Yeah, those
and
drugs
very
are
good.
very good.
So anyway, she's 107.
If I'm doing something, I look around, she's gone. That's why we had to put these bells on her walker.
So they kept losing her. So they put bells.
She was roaming the halls.
Fast is she?
So
They're not paying attention, Jake. Are you kidding?
Yeah, so the bells are on her walker so they know where she is. You're a loser.
If I'm doing something, I look around, she's gone. That's why we had to put these bells on her walker.
So anyway, that's like old people abuse, but
I know.
it's how they're keeping tabs on her. It's like something you do to a cat, I think. But
I do that with my dog.
Yeah.
To keep up with her.
Known affectionately around town as Mother, Sally treasures visits from her friends.
I got a friend that come to see me.
You guys got that?
I got a friend. They call her something.
I think her friend has to feed her, she said, or something.
They come to feed me.
They come to feed me.
Her friends come to feed her. Maybe she's a cat situation.
She's in a petting zoo.
Oh.
You think she's
That make me happy.
Her secret to longevity?
All right. Guys, what's her secret? She got bells on her walker. She's got a friend that comes and
She's
feeds her.
too fast. They can't keep up
Can't
with
keep
her.
up with- I find that hard to believe,
Yeah.
by the way. There's no way they can. They're in terrible shape if they can't keep up with her.
I mean,
what's her
she's living
secret?
at home. God, I think she is gonna say, you know what? I bet there's like a TV show that she watches every day.
Mm-hmm.
So she's gonna say every day it's like a soap opera or something. That's her little show.
General Hospital.
Yeah.
My life is
Which
watching.
is where she's gonna
and
be soon.
going to the General Hospital. Omar, you got a guess?
Yeah, I think she's going to say, take it easy, live in the moment. Something like that.
All right. You got a guess there, Jake the Nerd.
Haunting the attic.
Haunting in the attic is
Haunting
a
the attic.
good guess. Sounds like she's ready for that. Vanessa?
This one's for sure gonna say a little whiskey.
A little whiskey. All right, here we go. Let's find out.
Her secret to longevity?
What do you always say?
There you go.
What is that?
You guys got it. Once again, if you want to live forever, remember,
Turn up the music.
remember this.
Is that the new Sweet Dibbits?
Maybe.
Did she say Sweet Dibbits?
She may have
I
given
think
us.
she kind of. I think we're getting another Sweet Dibbits.
This may be the first repeat old people secret
Whoa.
ever with a second Sweet Dibbits, guys.
Sweet Dibbits.
No alcohol.
Oh, lame-o.
But her daughter says there's more to it than just that.
We live on a busy street, so she watches the traffic
Oh, man. That sounds terrible.
going by. She has never
Wishing
eaten
I could
chicken and
take my
eggs,
walk.
turkey.
And then there are a bunch of things she never eats. So she watches traffic.
She has never eaten chicken and eggs, turkey, and nothing with feathers is what she says.
Interesting. Love that story. All right.
Well, there you have it. Old people secrets. They couldn't wait to wrap that up.
Nothing with doubles?
I don't know what that is.
Nothing with doubles.
So it's like
no
maybe,
chicken, turkey, or eggs?
She may be a fan of that mustard sandwich.
Oh,
Never
wow.
had turkey. Got to take a break. More Sweet Divots on the flip side of this. We've got, believe it or not, more show after this.
Ladies and gentlemen, KROQ. No down payment, no monthly fees, just questionable decisions and a whole lot of wristbands. On a KROQ Summer Ticket Blowout. Listen every hour from 9 to 6 to win your way into the hottest KROQ shows, including Foo Fighters at the Hollywood Bowl August 22nd. Death Cab for Cutie at the Greek August 3rd. Muse at the Hollywood Bowl August 31st. Avenged Sevenfold in Good Charlotte at BMO Stadium August 30th. Noah Khan at the Rose Bowl August 15th. A different show every hour on a KROQ Summer Ticket Blowout, courtesy of Live Nation in the LA Phil.
Hey, how's it going? This is Matt from the band Muse. Calling all KROQ listeners, this is Dave Grohl.
Benjamin Gibbard from Death Cab for Cutie.
This is Zachy from Avenged Sevenfold.
Benji from Good Charlotte.
Listen to KROQ all this week to win tickets to see us as world famous KROQ.
It's KROQ, we're Klein Alley Show. I think I've made a pretty impactful decision that I think will probably change my life forever. And I'm wondering if you've made a similar decision and how you look back on it and go, was that the right call or did I make the wrong call?
Is this about your workout routine and your protein kick?
No, nothing to do with that at all. I played around with a leaf blower over the weekend. And when I say play around with it, I mean I used it to blow things around.
Is this a euphemism, or are you actually just playing with a leaf blower?
No, I thought you switched it on reverse or whatever, or put your pee-pee in it.
I didn't know you could do that.
Is that a thing?
Even more of a reason why I think I want to get one. But I think I'm decided that I'm going to buy a leaf blower. Be a leaf blower guy.
You're not a leaf blower guy, man.
Oh, dude, wrong. You should have seen the way I handled this thing. At first, it took me a little while to get used to, and then I got good at it. And now,
Wait, how did you practice if you don't have one?
Borrowed a leaf blower.
For no reason, or you had to do something with it?
I decided to blow some stuff around.
And you had a neighbor and just said, hey, can I borrow that?
The neighbors, I have used the neighbor's leaf blower before. That one's not great. And then there was a gardener that was out doing not my gardener, another person's gardener. And I said, hey, any chance I could borrow that leaf blower?
Oh, a gas one?
That one was gas. That one was cool.
Oh, those gas ones are powerful, man. But they stink up.
I was getting dizzy. I was getting high from that, but it was awesome. Cool. But I've also used a less powerful electric, California-friendly leaf blower.
Yeah, I have a leaf blower that I never use because
You have one? You own a leaf blower?
Yeah, I've used it like twice.
I'll buy it off you right now. Is it a good one or is it crap?
I won't tell you how much you give me for it.
Forget it. I don't want it. I already know you bought a crappy one.
It's one of those ones that you have to basically plug in, because if it's not plugged in, it's so weak.
I'm going to use it all sorts of places. I know you're thinking you just use it to blow leaves around. That's like so short thinking. You just do that. I'm going to use it inside the house.
But you're going to get one of those women. You're not going to get a manly leaf blower. You're going to get one of those womanly ones.
You're
right?
wrong, dude. Big, a real man one, like
What
blue.
are the womanly ones? Like Dustbuster size?
Those are the ones, the little Black & Decker.
No.
They cost like $60.
No, I'm getting.
They look like a magic wand. Actually, they're so thin.
I did see ones on Amazon as low as $60. In my head, if someone said how much a leaf blower, I said a good leaf blower is probably $500. But
yeah, I thought they were expensive.
They're around $350.
Remember that chainsaw I was going to buy to carve the turkey? Remember the turkey chainsaw?
Oh yeah.
All right, this is like, I'm not going to go ahead.
This is dumber.
Not dumber. This one, I've committed to it. I'm getting it. I'm going to get it. Today's the day.
Wow. This is big news. I'm glad we're talking about
Allie,
it.
I'm going to bring it into the studio and clean up that area over there.
I don't want you to bring it in here.
I'm going to bring it everywhere I go.
My allergies are going to go crazy. It's just going to be dust everywhere.
Nah, that's what you think. You just got to figure out.
Where is it going to go?
Once you blow it up into the sky, then you do another move with it. This is like where you get good at it, and then you can actually take all the stuff you've created.
So you're blowing it in the sky in a certain direction?
Yeah, and then you blow it out.
He's an artist.
Yeah.
Are you going to open the door and blow it into Vanessa's office?
Yep, right there.
Move the paper bag around like American Beauty.
And if Vanessa goes to try to take a third donut, guess what? I'll blow it right out of her hands with that thing. I think this thing is so useful for so many. I know in general the sounds of leaf blowers, which, if you live in Southern California, you hear them a lot. It's annoying, especially if you hear them early in the morning. You hear them, before late at night. There's certain times to use them that I think are acceptable. And I know some people really hate the smell of the gas ones. But the electric ones, I think that there's so much you could do with it. And I've been watching.
What else can you do with it?
There's.
What are the plans you have?
Anytime you have to move piles of stuff.
Like what, other than leaves?
Clothing. laundry.
You're going to just blow clothes around your house?
Yeah, like socks at the bottom.
With a gas leaf blower?
No, I'm not going to get a gas one. I'm going to get an electric one for inside the house use. But I'm going to when there's
Is this going to be a replacement for the vacuum?
Yeah, I forget that thing. I'm not using that anymore.
It's just so much coordination you have to do with the pile.
It's so fun. It's like
Do you
therapeutic.
think your wife would let you blow dry your hair with it?
Cool. That's cool.
I mean, it's got to cut the time in half.
Or
at
dry her
least.
off after a shower.
Probably instant. She walks out naked. I just blast her with it.
Totally.
Yeah. I will do it. Not only that, I'm gonna offer to leaf blow people's places for free.
You can put her spray tan stuff in there too and give her a spray tan.
Just stand by this bucket of paint. Just get it done and done.
Yeah, but I'm very shocked that you walked up to somebody else gardening another person's house and had the audacity to ask them for their leaf blower for a while.
I said, when are you going to be done with that? Well, as you know, I offer drinks to a lot of
They have things to do.
I know, but let me put it on, and that thing was cool because that one had like a.
Is that the one where you put it on like a little backpack?
Yeah,
cool.
I was like the Rocketeer.
Oh, rad.
Well,
that
and
thing
they
was
do
cool.
like amazing work with how they coordinate. When I've ever used a leaf blower, there's just leaves blowing all over the place. I don't know what
they
the
do
hell's
this
going
little
on.
move where they kind of do a little circle thing.
It's the best.
I don't know what
Dude,
they do.
It's like
but
always
yes.
a controlled pile. I'm amazed.
That's the part I'm learning, Omar, and that's the part I'm going to get good at because that part is what blows my mind. And I'm going to tell you right now, I don't have a thing in my life. I'm not into meditation.
Yeah, you need a hobby, man.
No, this when I did
go back to gambling.
No, I can't. I've lost
Let's get two of them and have a duel.
I've lost all the money gambling, but I got leaf blower money because they're only $60.
Are you going to start doing blow and goes?
I'll happily do that. I've been watching for years. Everywhere I've lived, I've watched some people come and blow piles over the neighbors. Another guy comes the next day, blows it right back. I've seen this. I got to get involved in this game. I got to get in the action. They're just blowing them back and forth. I'm going to get involved, and I have certain parts of my, the cobwebs, there's gross areas, dusty areas in the garage, Allie, it's so fun. I'm so excited.
I mean,
about
I guess I've underestimated what I can do with my leaf blower at
you
home.
guys are trying to yuck my yum, and I don't like it because I'm going to blow.
I'm on board, man.
Well, no, I don't like that.
How many miles per hour is this thing?
So I was going to ask you, Omar, since you're a real man. One of them says it's got 500 AXXs or something. AXQs.
What?
I don't know.
Mine's 120 miles per hour leaf blower.
Whoa, that seems high.
It'll blow a leaf 120 miles an hour.
Yep. Top speed.
Okay, leaf race.
Uncle Scott actually got it for me years ago.
What if you
And it's
guys
still kicking.
in a row all had one leaf and a leaf blower? Whoever got to the end.
Yeah, duel.
I mean, I got to get. I don't know this thing 500. It said. I don't know if it was miles per hour. I think it was the sound it makes.
Some of them, now they measure by something called CFM. I don't know what CFM stands for, though.
I think they just make all this up.
Yeah.
Guys,
to impress men like you.
Well, I'm gonna.
Whoa, CFM's 500? Got it. This is 500 CFM. Do you know what that means? Nope.
Every day.
Blow, blow, blow.
I walk into my house. There's a pile of socks somewhere. There's dog toys. The dog goes in, takes all his toys out, scatters them around the house. I'm bending down like an ass, moving stuff around. That is over. Those days are done.
You can take it when you're walking your dog. When your dog craps, just
great idea.
right into the street.
A lot of times I don't have a bag on me. I flick it with a stick. It's like a caveman.
You can add it to the KROQ ticket blowout.
Oh my god!
Are you just gonna walk around with this thing on your back like a
think I
sword?
am. Yep.
Ah.
I'm gonna bring it with me everywhere, including here. And I hope to get it today, so I'll have it tomorrow.
Great.
And if Allie, little things around here, there's so many uses for it around here. Like when Jay comes to the studio and it smells bad.
Yeah.
Blow that right out.
Smells good.
You can't blow the smell away.
I'll blow that BO
You'll just
out.
make more.
120 miles an hour. I'll
take
blow it right into the halls. Someone else's
When
problem.
you got to
now.
spin the wheel, you could just spin it with the
I don't have to
blower.
reach over there like an idiot with my arm.
Yeah.
I could just it's the blower.
408 said leaf blowers are awesome, and when you think you did a good job vacuuming your car, you open up all the doors and take a leaf blower to it. So much stuff comes out of the car.
It is remarkable.
That sounds cool.
It's the
I can't believe
coolest.
I've never thought of doing that in my car.
This is my point. It's got a terrible name. The leaf blower is a terrible name for this thing.
Dust blower.
Okay, relax, Vanessa.
2 donuts talking.
That's 2 donuts. She is a little amped up on sugar right now, but that's okay. You won't get 2 donuts if I got this leaf blower. Trust me, I'll keep you
We
safe.
can shoot a
from that.
music video.
World famous KROQ.
Klein Alley Show.
Klein Alley Show.
KROQ.
We some takeaways, get the hell out of here, and then give you some Sluggo, who's got more of those tickets, part of KROQ Summer Ticket Blowout. Tomorrow we'll be blowing those tickets right out of a leaf blower, so get ready to claim them. And you'll have tickets every hour, all day long here at KROQ. Just keep listening and keep calling. The number 800-520-1067. Tomorrow, I'm sure we have something planned, but I don't remember what it is. So just tune in and find out tomorrow as we continue to give you more tickets, more water park access, and continue to send us your pictures of terribly parked cars so that we can get you in the running for the ultimate grand prize for Park Week. Last night I actually watched some Shark Week.
Oh, nice. Is it good stuff? I was planning on watching that with my kid later.
I know I've told myself it's just the same footage every year, and they try to make it sound better. This was so cool. I was watching about apparently bull sharks.
Bull sharks are legit.
Those are like the bull. We always think it's the great whites we got to be afraid of, but the bull sharks, mean. They get mean. This whole thing was about how they were simulating a rainstorm to see how much meaner they get, and then one of their divers got lost.
How do they have the budget to do
I don't know. It's just incredible at this point what they've come up with for Shark Week. But Park Week is not nearly as exhilarating, but it's probably going to ruin your day more than a shark will today. So make sure to send us your pictures of terribly parked cars. Tag us at Klein Alley Show so we can get you involved using the hashtag Park Week. All right, takeaways. What do we got?
All right, 626, my takeaway is watch out, Southern California. Klein's going to blow everything everywhere.
Oh, I am.
213, Coyotes in WeHo are just as noisy as gay clubs in WeHo. 650, Willie Mae Jackson broke the color barrier.
Big honor.
213, Sugar Ray is everywhere.
Everywhere. Good luck avoiding Sugar Ray.
310, cheese and mustard don't go together. 818, Klein's neck isn't getting enough sleep. And 909, my takeaway is Johnny is triggered by the sound of jingling keys.
Yeah, that's a good point. We learned a lot about today's show. If you missed it, check out the podcast. You find out who on the show is the most whipped and which one of us cannot drive on the 5 freeway because their significant other finds it yucky. That's all available in the podcast, or you can watch the show on YouTube. And thank you, Ginger Justin, for keeping us live streaming there. Johnny, you have a takeaway.
That sounds like an alley issue.
It is an alley issue. We heard that a lot today on the show. Vanessa, takeaway?
Jake has been whipped by life.
That's a good takeaway. Sad but true. Jake, takeaway?
Yeah, women are our mailbox's worst enemy.
Yeah, that's right. Watch out mailboxes. We learned that today during the show as well. If you don't know what we're talking about, listen to more of the show. It'll all make sense eventually. Allie, takeaway?
My takeaway is people who create spreadsheets are either bored or desperate.
And finally, DJ Omar Khan.
The 5 is yucky.
The 5 is yucky. And remember that and everything else we told you on today's show. We'll do it again tomorrow. If you need us in the meantime, you can use the GOAT line, 844-956-GOAT. And we're going to go ahead and watch Vanessa have her sugar come down, which will be exciting when she starts
sugar crash.
Gonna tantrum out and then take a nap. I'll be back tomorrow. Do it again. All right, bye.
Klein and Alley, it's just okay. Do-do-do. Klein and Alley, it's just okay.
Wow.
Klein and Alley, it's just okay. Just okay. Do-do-do.
Thank you, ladies and gentlemen.
Hey, it's Klein.